Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Co-optional Podcast, where we occasionally talk about games. Hi, hello.
Hello.
All right. First off, Dodger just linked the Itachi rap.
Right.
He's like, this is the song I would play if I was hosting the co-optional, and I've never heard this.
You're not hosting this. You're not
because
hosting this.
because I was saying that the Han Solo song is like Jesse's Rickroll, and I feel like the Itachi rap is like my Rickroll.
Sure.
And so I was delighted to share it with my good friends.
I'm offended you think the Han Solo rap is or song solo. I'm offended you think the song solo
should have been the name of the song.
Yeah, is a Rickroll, because that is a beautiful song. That's a beautiful song.
It is, because you play it and then you giggle to yourself. That's the definition.
I don't giggle. No. Let the record show. I was like jamming. I was having a good old time. That song's great. I giggle because chat reacts so negatively.
Exactly.
They
That's
do
what I'm
not
saying.
like it.
This song is like blasting speakers. It's like if some guy had his speakers cranked up all the way. It's like
It opens up with like a noise that is not good for the ears.
Speaking of Rickroll in 2018, go watch the new Bumblebee trailer.
Oh God.
Bumblebee.
But I don't even know what you're talking
There's
about.
so they're making a movie about just Bumblebee from Transformers.
Oh God, I saw a screenshot for that.
Here's the thing. It looks like I realized today what fans want. And people are really excited for this movie because they're like, oh, it looks like old Bumblebee and it looks like old Starscream. And I'm like, yeah, but it's still going to be a shitty movie. It's still going to be terrible. But
it'll be a serviceable corporate movie.
Basically, I realized that people just want things to remind, like, it make me feel like a kid again. And so I think that's what this is. But anyway, at the end of the trailer, literally, she's like, you can use music to talk to me. And she puts in a cassette tape. And it's like, never gonna give you up. And he spits it out because he hates it. And I was like, got him, Bumblebee. That'll
the corporate people know memes.
Yeah, they'll love that stuff. So, yeah, got him.
Hilarious.
Got him.
Yeah, got him. That dude. Okay, hi, everyone. Welcome to our podcast before E3. We're going to sit down, talk about what we've been playing, and then talk about what's coming up, because there's a lot of games coming down the pipeline, and it's going to be awesome. Okay, Dukes, because we can't see you, and you've had a baby, and I don't know how much you've actually done in your life this week besides raise a child, which is the greatest game of all.
Thank you. Yes.
Yeah.
The high score in motherhood.
Yeah, the high score is just, 18. You got to make it there. That's it. Get him out. You're like, I don't give a shit anymore. Get out of here.
I feel like my mother, 25.
Whoa. Can we take a moment?
Sorry.
Have you guys been following the guy who took his parents to court so they couldn't boot him out of his house?
No. Oh my God.
Oh, yeah, that guy.
Oh my God. So there was a guy, just go look up 30-year-old Sue's parents over house. Just look that up. I'm sure Google will find you that. Is this guy who looks exactly like you would imagine a guy who is suing his parents over them trying to kick him out of the house. He doesn't help with chores. He doesn't do anything around the house. He doesn't have a job. He's just, in my mind, he's the guy who's online telling you why you suck. You know this.
How old is he?
30.
Yeah,
Because without a doubt, he is the guy who's online telling you that you suck. So this guy took his parents to court, and the judge was like, no, I'm sorry. The parents sued him, ? To leave? One of the two happened.
Okay, we need to Google this now. I need to know.
Either way, he went to court. He went to court, and he was like, yeah, I definitely deserve to live at home. And the judge was like, no, you need to get the hell out. And so...
Oh my God, I found a picture of this boy.
Told you. There's...
He looks more like a hobo than I do.
Oh my God.
And so they went to go kick him out. And apparently the newest update is that he refused to leave because he had Legos or something in the basement and he wanted to get him, and his dad was like, get out, go. And he's like, I can't leave because you have my Legos. I love this story. It's incredible. I get when baby boomers talk about like millennials, they're like, they're pieces of shit. This is the guy they're talking about.
Yeah, they're talking about
it for the rest of us.
It's not us.
Yeah, he's ruining it for the rest of us. This guy, go read this story, y'all. It is incredible. I just can't handle it.
Can I bring up one more point of discourse before we get into?
Well, before we do anything today, I think we need to say for the record that today is 100% brought to us by Audible. If you go to audible.com/cynical, you can sign up for a free trial right now and make your summer a little bit better. Put books in your ears, y'all. It's going to be
I love reading.
Great.
I love listening.
Yeah.
And I love reading and listening at the same time.
And you can do both. You can do both with Audible. All right. So we're going to jump back into Dodger. Dodger, what were you saying? Sorry. I had to make that plug.
We're jumping back into Dodger.
Yeah, no, I don't like the way you go back and try that again.
I keep seeing people in chat saying, why are there two Crendors? And I don't. Crendor is
man with brown hair and another bearded man with brown hair.
Yeah, look.
Crendor is such a butterfly all his own that I really just like. I mean, we would have to discuss at length who out of the three of us is most like Crendor, and it would take a long time because really,
first off,
the answer is Dodger. The answer is Dodger's most like Crendor.
Whoa!
Second off, I've known you too long enough to know you're basically the same person. Second off, I've learned over the years.
Wig.
It is the wig.
Yeah.
Over the years, I've learned, having been in the gaming community a while, there's only actually two types of gamers. Actually, maybe three. Guys who look like Crendor and Mathas, guys who look like me.
Okay, that's two.
And guys who look like Dodger. That's it. those are the only types of gamers. That's it.
Damn.
I don't want to generalize, but I feel like that's it.
We've got your bases covered here on this podcast.
Yeah,
don't worry. It. You are represented.
Everyone. We cover everyone. That's it. As far as I'm aware, I think that's it.
Go ahead and tweet us which one of the three types you think you are.
Are you a Crendor, a Jesse, or a Dodger?
Well, I play like 3 games.
You do, and that's really sad. I feel bad for you.
But I've kind of been playing like 4 or 5 lately.
Uh-huh.
Go on.
Playing,
like what? Yeah, tell us about these games you've been playing.
You want to hear about my games? All right.
League of Legends at least is on that list.
Well,
again.
yes, League of Legends has been on the list. I went back and listened to the first time I was on the show like 5 years ago.
You were still talking about it. Oh, we're aware.
TV was like, what were you playing? And I was like, I've been playing League of Legends.
Just like that in your boyish voice.
Oh, jeez, Mr. Biscuit. I'm
He's
so excited.
like, Jesus Christ, this is a fucking trash game. Actually, I think he played it back then. So he was like, oh, interesting. Then he hated it. So I played League of Legends.
Yes.
WoW. Been playing WoW,
Yeah.
and people are like, wow, Crendor. I
was on late last night. What were you doing last night, by the way? Were you
I was
playing
filming
last night?
Pointless Top 10.
Ah, okay.
I
Yeah,
didn't
were
feel
like,
good about that.
Just you should play with Crendor. I was like, yo, if Crendor wants to play, he'll message me. He
Aside
won't.
from that, they've been doing like the Darkest Dungeon challenge with like Sam and Kraken and all them. That's been pretty fun.
Giant waste of time. God bless.
It's not a waste of time.
God bless y'all. It's a waste of time. I wouldn't do it.
Fun challenge, Jesse.
This is why you don't like Diablo Hearts.
They take their challenge so seriously, though, because I heard about the story about Force getting kicked out of the group because he broke.
Okay.
That was
Let me tell you about Force. Okay. Let me tell you about.
Wait, what category does Force fall under as far as type of game?
Oh, Force is a Crendor.
Force isn't even a gamer. He's
Force
a
is a
YouTuber.
Crendor.
He's a YouTuber. He's just searching for games to like be the next big thing. Force did that with Overwatch. Now he lost his Overwatch. Now he's on the hunt. He's always like, "Hey
Should've gone to
guys,
Fortnite.
what's the next big game? Bless Online." I'm like, "Force, this game's gonna be trash," and it was trash. And he's like, you looking to play?" And I'm like, "Force, you need to you gotta calm down, man."
He's a gamer. He's just trying to make a living. Unlike you, Crendor, who somehow exist. You just exist.
I do. I just coast along.
The universe wraps itself around Crendor and takes care of him for some reason.
In a warm blanket of stars.
But here's what Force did. All right. The rule was no heirlooms. Okay. Guess who used heirlooms?
Was he trying to catch up to you, though?
He was like, well, I was going to go away for the weekend. And my friend, I was like, Force, all you had to do was say, hey, guys, I'm going away for the weekend. Can I just use heirlooms for a bit to power level? But he did it behind our backs. And then everyone was like, wow, how did Force go from level 15 to 40 in an hour? And then I was like, Force, if you're going to cheat, at least do it well. you know. And then if it was just us, we probably wouldn't have. But he didn't really know like any of the Kraken group, and so we was kind of like a weird, like they're like he cheated and whatever, and we're like, all right, Forrest, you gotta stop, and that was it. And then he's be like, oh, and I'm like, Forrest, you cheated, all right, calm down.
Anyway, so you've been playing WoW.
Been playing WoW. And then I played. Oh my god, I played Mario Tennis. Mario Tennis Aces, the demo.
Thoughts?
Great game
on this.
Great game. I was playing it so much that my thumbs, like my Switch thumbs, I was pressing the thing so hard, like my hands hurt from playing it. It's so good. I'm gonna buy it. I'm gonna unlock every character. I'm gonna become a esports Mario Tennis Aces professional, and I'm very excited. You're not interested in Mario Tennis Aces?
I'm very interested. I what you described didn't describe the game at all. You were just like, I like it. It's a good game. Okay? It makes fun.
That's what I always do.
I was waiting for you to say something about the game that would be like, oh, okay. I've seen a bunch of videos. I loved Mario Tennis. First off, on Game Boy was awesome, but also the Game Boy, like 3D Game Boy, Virtual Boy.
Oh, really?
Mario Tennis on there was the only game I ever played. I rented it from a Blockbuster in like 1976 or whenever the hell that damn thing came out.
When the Virtual Boy came out.
Whenever that came, I rented the headset from Blockbuster. I remember sitting in my living room playing it and it hurting my eyes, and I didn't care. It's probably why I have glasses. They probably blinded me. But the tennis game on that was awesome. Yeah, I love Mario Tennis. Is great. That's a good franchise.
Yeah, it's
I'm ready for it too.
I remember playing it for, was it GameCube? It was either GameCube or Nintendo 64, one or the other. But either way, this game, they've added it so if you do your special shot, you get an energy bar. And if you get full bar, you go special shot. And you go like, blah, and like super hits it. And you can try to block it. And if you try to block it and you do it too early or too late, you shatter your racket. And if you shatter your racket twice, you get knocked out of that round.
Damn.
I've heard people tweet about, or seen people tweet about rather, that the new Mario Tennis is kind of like a fighting game in disguise.
A little bit. It's got
with the stamina bar and the lives.
What?
And
yeah, they're trying to like make it a little more
than tennis. They're trying to make it better.
Yeah,
than
they're trying
tennis.
to make it a little more than tennis.
Which doesn't surprise me. I mean, Mario games tend to do that. Like, I loved Strikers, for instance, and that wasn't a soccer game in like the truest sense.
You mean Mega Man Soccer?
No, the Mario
Mega
Soccer
Man
on the Wii. No.
Mega Man Soccer.
I would never play that game. It was trash.
You are uninvited. You are uninvited.
Everybody, thank you for
You are
having me.
I'll replace you with a picture of a dog. You're uninvited. Uninvited. Mario.
Sorry.
What? Mega Man is amazing. Mario. Was there a Mario Soccer game?
Yeah,
haven't
Mario
heard of the Mario
Strikers on the
Soccer.
Wii.
Oh, okay. That was garbage. Mega Man.
Wrong. It was
Soccer.
great.
Mega Man Soccer. That game was amazing. Amazing. And then you can make your own teams.
Yeah, I had it for Super Nintendo. It was a great game.
It was one of the few Super Nintendo games I kept playing.
So yeah, Mario Tennis Aces, very good. They got a whole bunch of characters. In the demo, you had Mario, you had Yoshi, you had Peach.
Yoshi, by the way, killing it. Yoshi, too cute for this world. I don't know
It's true.
what happened over the years. Remember when Yoshi was just like, I'm a
Annoying.
dinosaur, ride my ass. Now Yoshi is like super cute and it like is gross kind of cute, like too cute. Ah, man, Yoshi. There's all the different Yoshis and when they get together like, it's like, stop it. Can't handle it.
What else they got? They had Waluigi, easily my
course.
favorite character.
That's because you are Waluigi. Waluigi is a Crendor. That's like type wise. Waluigi's a Crendor. Yoshi's a Dodger. Mario's a Jesse. Fact.
There's Toad.
Toad is a
Spike.
Dodger. Who?
Spike. He's like a little Bowser kid.
Yeah. That's a Jesse.
Yeah, that's you.
Yeah, that's a Jesse.
Then there's Bowser.
That's a Jesse.
Yeah. Rosalina.
That's a Crendor.
Definitely.
That's a
dude,
Crendor.
Rosalina. She's got some crazy curveballs. They're like Clayton Kershaw 12-6 curveballs. Those things, like, it's insane. She floats around and she's like, wow, and like she hits the ball and the ball's just like and does like super curves. It's insane. Very overpowered. Then there was Chain Chomp. Chain Chomp's the best character. He's extremely overpowered. He's strong. He can hit the ball. He can cover the entire court. He's just broken. Everyone's like, just gotta use zone shots. And I'm like, yeah, you need to get energy to use zone shots. And he could probably block him anyway. He's just broken.
Chain Chomp is like
Wait, why
awesome.
is his name Chain Chomp?
because he's one of the Chain Chomp guys.
Has that always been his name?
Yeah.
You didn't know Chain
Yes?
Chomp was named Chain Chomp?
Oh God, Dodger, what did you
Okay.
call him?
What,
Let me
what did
explain
you
this.
call him? What
Yeah,
did
what
you
did
call
You
him?
called him.
Just Chomps, but he's called Chain Chomp?
He's
Yeah,
on a
'cause he's always
chain.
on a chain.
Yeah.
I know that, but he's what?
He's like a chained up dog, and he's like,
Dodger just knows him from like, on the first name basis. They're just cool. They're
Yeah,
closer
right.
than we are.
Really
Chomp
good
go
We
way
have to
back.
call him Mr. Chain Chomp.
I
Mr.
just call him Mr. Chomp. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, the demo's over. It was last weekend, but I highly recommend it. There were some people, all right, you get points after like winning every round. It was like a tournament. So like after playing a decent amount, I got to like 2,000 points, right? Some people like 5,000. There were some people, they were at like 70,000, 100,000, 400,000. Like
Jesus
they had to be
Christ.
bots. Some of those had to be bots.
Or
was
they just
insane.
like never stopped playing.
Yeah,
or
like they
trying
never
to
stopped
follow
playing.
somebody else.
Yeah, it was insane. So that was fun. And then I've also been playing Magic the Gathering Arena, which is another excellent thing. Except, well, it depends.
Can I
It
tell you
depends
something?
if you like
First
spending
off, can I
money
tell
or
you
not.
something? Just a moment. I want to take
All
a
right.
moment. How hard is it to run a podcast? As you're talking about Mario Tennis, I've been over here like, I'm going to find a clip of Mario Tennis. I'm going to do this and switch us to Mario Tennis. But instead, I got some guy here who I don't even know who this dude is, and I feel bad because he's like, look at this guy. I feel for him. This dude. And I was going to be like, yeah, you can talk. You can talk about Mario Tennis. And look at it. This guy's playing. That's what I was trying to do. I was trying to give you guys something to look at, but no, screw it. We're done with that. We're done with
Too
that.
late.
Yeah.
I don't see any clips.
Yeah,
Oh.
me either.
That's because I forgot to do this. See how hard it is? See how hard it is?
Being in charge is
See-
difficult.
yeah, being in charge is tough. This guy, look at this guy. This guy's got amazing plays.
See, yeah, look at that. So you go the back and forth. All right, you got Spike. Spike's a little underwhelming. He's got to run around. But if you're like really good at the game, you'll probably be good at him.
Yeah, this guy's really going nuts, but he has 1.3 million subscribers, so he's doing better than me.
Oh, well, he's doing better than me
He
too.
clearly knows what's up. All right, let's go back to here. Anyway, yeah, okay. I'm going to try my hardest to give you some real Crendor, this is your time.
All right, my
All right,
time.
talk about whatever it is you're talking about.
Magic the Gathering Arena. So, do you like Hearthstone?
Sure.
No? Yes? All
I
right.
did at
Well,
one point, yes.
okay. Well,
For the
you're
sake
probably
of this
tired.
conversation. Yep.
You're probably tired of Hearthstone at this point. Do you like Magic the Gathering?
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, Magic the Gathering Arena is essentially Magic the Gathering Hearthstone because it's got like all the similar UI of Hearthstone. It's got pretty much everything you'd want from Magic the Gathering online because Magic the Gathering's had this problem of having a terrible UI for online.
Oh God, yeah, it's been awful.
Yeah, so like I remember playing Magic online like 2000 2007 5 like way back.
I mean, I even played it like a couple years ago, doing a couple drafts with Ryan, and it was still horrendous.
Oh,
Yeah, like,
it's
it's just-
the client.
the client.
Oh my god, it's fucking terrible.
Yeah, it's terrible.
Misclicks
And so,
everywhere.
finally, which I thought they would have did this years ago, they have created a modern Hearthstone-esque client UI. And so it's got constructed, it's got drafting, and it's got a lot of ways for you to spend your money. And I have spent money.
There's Trump is on right now playing this game. Freaking
The
professional
Magic the Gathering
people.
Arena.
This is happening. Okay, yeah.
Yes, it's great. It's pretty much everything you could want from a Magic the Gathering like mixed with a Hearthstone client UI, except it's not on mobile yet. And some people are mad at the drafts because you have to draft against an AI instead of drafting against humans, but it just speeds up the process. So a lot of people are like, hey, I like that I can draft, right before I eat breakfast and then do whatever. And other people are like, I want to take 3 hours to do my draft. This is stupid. And so it's what I've been playing a lot, and it made me realize how much I love Magic compared to Hearthstone.
Yeah.
It's like, wow, can you believe this game that's been around for like 20 something years is, more balanced and just better off than Hearthstone? And it just makes you realize how good Magic is
Well,
comparatively.
that's what, like, people all over the world still, when I go to a convention, when I go anywhere, people are like, yo, Magic? I was at when I was overseas, literally everywhere I went, people were like, yo, they got Magic cards around here? People still are down with Magic. Magic was, when I was in high school, Magic was a thing.
Yeah, me too.
Magic's been around forever, yo.
I think it was like 1993 it came out.
It's a really fun thing to do at conventions. Just grab a couple boxes and draft with friends. It's just for fun. Like, it's as long as you know how to play Magic, it's enjoyable.
Yep.
So that's the only complaints people got. That or people being like, it costs too much to get into it or whatever. But that's just card games.
Yeah,
like that's how card games always are.
I was really into Magic, like I said, a couple of years ago, and the only reason I stopped is because I realized how much money I was spending every month on boxes of cards. I was like, I just gotta stop, because I was just chasing. I was just chasing like all the really impossible to find cards.
Yeah, and so I like doing drafts, and so I've already done like 6 drafts, I think, which is like $30. And so I'm like, all right. And apparently Sinvicta, even because I've been doing it with Sinvicta, and he's like, oh, this is the beta of it, so they're gonna wipe everything. And I was like, I'm gonna lose all my cards. I was like, that's okay, I'll just get them all back when I do more drafts. So that's what I've been doing. It's very fun.
Was there anything else? Is there any other games you've been playing, or is that it for you?
That's all I can think of.
Okay, all right. Oh, thank God you're here. I thought you went to go deal with the baby, and I would have to ask Mathas what he was playing, and he'd probably be like, Mega Man Soccer's awful. I don't.
Yeah, that's exactly.
I can't handle that. I can't handle that rejection, man. Yes, Dukes, what have you been up to?
So I have played a decent amount of Moonlighter, finally.
Yo,
and
how
that game
good is that game?
I've run into a ton of bugs, but the fact that I still love it despite the bugs like says a lot. I keep getting this bug that a lot of other people have said that they've gotten too, where my cursor disappears. So I'll go like to the blacksmith or to the board to upgrade the town or to make a potion, and I can't do it because the cursor doesn't exist. And so then I have to restart the game. There's another one where this only happens with the blacksmith, where I go to the blacksmith and I say that I want to buy something. And, then like another bubble pops up that's like, are you sure you want to buy this? But the game seems to be registering me as still being on the other panel. So like it doesn't think that I'm on the yes or no panel. So if I hit to say yes, it knocks me out of it and puts me back to the like select an item to make screen. So that one's pretty frustrating, but man, this game is so fun though. Like the fact that I have to restart every now and then it frustrates me a little bit, but this is like a better balance for me, I think, than Reciteer. Like a lot of people have been saying, what's the difference between this game and Reciteer? And for me, I like this game more because it's more dungeon crawler than it is shop manager. Like the shop management part of the game feels more like a framework for why the game is happening, and adds like another thing to do. But really the like clean fun part of the game for me is the dungeon crawling aspect. So yeah, I'm in the tech dungeon. I haven't found the boss yet, but I enjoyed the other 3 dungeons so far.
Yeah, you're on the screen right now going through the first dungeon.
Oh, there I am. Hello.
Yeah, that's you. I figure people will want to see that you actually. We need proof of life, basically.
Yeah, more or less.
Yeah,
I just
want people to see that you were real.
Alive.
Yeah.
I love the art style. Like the pixel art for this game is gorgeous.
Yeah. And it's like a simple kind of fun. There's a way you can make this type of games ultra complicated, and what they've done is really simplify how you play and what it is and the selling aspects. But the things they've made more difficult are like, you got to know the ups and downs of the economy. Instead, it's stuff like they're little crappy kids trying to steal from you, and you have to know which adventurers want what and that kind of thing. Like the fun part of running a shop, not the like, oh, I don't know if these steel bars are going to sell at the proper rate today. Like that kind of...
I will say that they at the beginning of the game, it's like, you need to, make sure that that you're keeping track of what things are in demand and stuff like that. That has never been a thing that I've needed to look at all.
Right.
It's, I think, kind of a wasted mechanic of the game, to be honest. Like, I've never paid attention to that, and I've made shitloads of money in this game.
Yeah.
So I honestly don't think that it's an important part of it. So I'm surprised that they added it in at all.
Well, one of the things you can do is you can really undervalue things, and you can also overvalue things, and you can flood the market sometimes. And it depends on like a lot of different factors. One of the things I think is really cool, and I've definitely confirmed this. Last 2 weeks ago, I was like, I don't know, but I've definitely confirmed this. If you make a bunch of stuff featuring a certain item, you can still cause the value of that item to decrease as well. Or if you sell a bunch of the item, then a weapon based on the item will not be as valuable because people have the ability to craft it now in the world.
Oh,
so
interesting.
There's a bunch of you can screw over the market in different ways if you're not careful, but it sounds to me like you're just playing normally and not trying to like min-max everything. You're just having fun. So
but that's kind of the point, right? Is that I've played it without really paying attention to any of that stuff, and I still have made so much money in this game. Like, I really don't think that it's necessary. But yeah, the part of the game that I'm really focusing on and enjoying is the dungeon crawling part. So, I like the combat. I've liked I think that all three of the bosses that I've fought have been fairly simple. Like, they're pretty easy to read and understand. But I'm playing on it goes normal, hard, and then the very hard or whatever. And I think I'm playing on hard, if I remember right.
I'm going to see if I can get you
Does chat yell at you? Be like, you're not min-maxing.
No. My chat's nice.
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
Does your baby yell at you?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
He yells at me all the time.
That's a yelling baby.
Yeah.
I'm min-maxing.
She had a big meltdown last night, probably because of the min-maxing.
Probably.
Probably. Oh, the other part of the game that I actually really love is the
Oh, hi, my love.
I'm kidnapping her.
Okay, bye.
That was the nicest kidnapping I've ever heard. That was real sweet.
It was very sweet, yeah.
He just drives away and never comes back.
Oh no.
He said what he was doing. I
know,
him.
it's true. I didn't believe him. I really love the cursed items aspect of the game.
Yeah.
Where you
little inventory puzzle.
Yeah, they kind of give you a reason for why your inventory is the size that it is. And I appreciate that, right? Like they justify it by being like, well, it's this size, and when you find stuff in treasure chests, they could be cursed to destroy other items. They could be cursed to only be in certain parts of the bag, to turn other items into different things. There's all kinds of different curses that could be on these items, and you have to, you have to like manage your inventory that way. And I love it. What, Jesse?
Nothing. I just realized how much Mathas and Crendor look alike.
What?
I just had I was looking at you guys and I was like, you know what? I'm so thrilled all of you are here and we're having this great conversation about Moonlighter. And then I just looked at Crendor and looked at Mathas and then looked back and was like,
yeah.
Oh, no, chat wasn't giving them shit. It really is true. Even like the hair part and everything. Like, you guys need
This is why you give me shit all the time, Crendor, just because I'm like,
it's like one of you is the stunt double for the other
Maybe.
one, but I don't know which is which.
Well,
like-
let's be real. I'd be the stunt double for Crendor. He
Are
was
you
here
saying
well
Crendor
before.
doesn't do his own stunts? I guess that's true.
Come on.
I do not do my own
Yeah.
stunts. You kidding me?
You know that. Crendor
You
Bailey
think I would
barely
do
goes
my
on
own
flame.
stunts? Yeah. You think I fly in a plane? You think I travel? That's Mathas.
I think we've never had the two of you on a show before at the same time, so we never noticed.
No, yeah, I don't think so.
Shocking to me.
Damn.
Usually I'm the Crendor replacement. Actually, I'm his stunt double when he's unavailable.
This is not
Mathas
okay.
just looks like what would happen if I got less sleep over like a 10-year period.
Mm-hmm.
Also on this screen, I'm Crendor, so really
That's
all
true.
three of
Yeah,
us look
the
the
screens
same.
are messed up, actually.
Yeah.
What?
Press
Wait,
hard to
what?
continue as Crendor, and
Yeah.
Nope, never mind. We're not talking about that anymore.
We're all identical.
Nah, screw you guys.
Well, I mean, that's just accurate.
Yeah, so Moonlighter, I finally got to try out the third character for Slay the Spire. I don't think that I've had
I
a chance to
played
talk
that
about
too.
that on here. Yeah, the
It's so good.
the robot character is rad as fuck. I don't think that he's in the actual game yet, right? He's still in the
No, it's just beta.
Yeah, but he's super cool. I was watching number one Alex play the game and play as this character, and I was like, this looks so complicated. But it's not that complicated, but it does make you think in a totally different way than you do with the other classes. It's super fun.
It takes a bit to learn. Like once you start, you're like, I don't get this. It's like the orbs channeling, there's lightning orb, and you're like, and then once you get it, you're like, oh, okay, I get this. It's
there's really cool combos you can do with it.
Yeah, like if you go full lightning orbs, you can just destroy shit.
Yeah. Oh, I did talk about this. That's okay. It's super cool anyway. Yeah, I'm loving it. And it's actually, I kind of almost prefer being in the beta build. Because like almost every time I play, there's something new in there. And it's really fun.
Yeah, that's just a fun game.
It is.
Some people complain about the art style, but I think the art style is cool.
Yeah, like it's like painted.
It's grown on me. I didn't like it at first, but it has grown on me. And I like that they're adding like characters that didn't seem to really do anything before now have animations and stuff like that. Like the more that you play, the more you'll be like, oh, they're adding so much stuff to this game. Like I can't knock it really.
Yeah.
I'm disappointed that robot looks like a future robot and not like a jank lame robot that's like, I'm a big fat loser robot.
You wanted the robot from Chrono Trigger in this game.
Yes, that's what
Okay, got it.
I just wanted to play as
You
Robo.
wanted Robo. Yeah.
I just wanted to be Robo.
It's an
That's why I
artifact
typed in
robot.
Robo Boys. I was ready for it. And then when I saw the robot, I was like, this is some Protoss shit. I don't even care.
It is very Protoss, actually.
You're
There's
not
actually a
wrong.
lot of kind of Protoss looking enemies in that game.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that guy's fighting the new Lich King, I guess. It's
The
happening
new
in this-
Lich
in this
The
screen.
new Lich King.
Bolvar, yeah.
Bolvar.
Oh, yes, it does look like Bolvar.
Definitely is. He's like, oh, I'm on fire, but I'm also made of ice. Oh, that sucks, bro. And it's like, I'm a robot. I'm here to fight you. That's pretty much, if you've been playing WoW recently, pretty much what's happening. Is they're like, I am a fantasy trope, well, I am a future trope, and they fight. And it's like, yeah, okay, this is Warcraft now. So yeah.
They've run out, man, of all their like dramatic villains.
When demons showed up in spaceships, I was like, everything's on the table now. Everything is on the table.
Anything can happen.
They don't give a shit anymore. Blizzard don't care about lore. They're like, sure, the demons show up in spaceships. The end. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, okay, yeah. Is there anything else that you've been playing, Dukes?
I might have to think about it. Go to Mathas.
All right, Mr.
Sure.
Mathas, what have you been playing this week?
Mega Man Soccer, and it sucks.
You suck. Get out of here.
No, I've only been playing a couple of things, really. One of the things I'm putting a chunk of time in is the alpha for Graveyard Keeper, which is the new game by Lazy Bear Games. They did Punch Club, and it's being published by Tiny Build. And basically, Graveyard Keeper is a
Oh, I actually
kind of-
know Graveyard Keeper. Yeah, okay.
Oh yeah, that guy. I saw
It's-
Dan's
it's a-
game
they're-
play that.
Yeah, it's like their take on, I guess, kind of Stardew Valley-esque game, where instead of owning and running a farm, you're running a graveyard. The stories, what I find interesting about it, outside of the kind of macabre aspect, which I find kind of enjoyable, is that there's like an interesting story happening. The game opens up within the first few seconds of your dude living in modern day, and he's leaving his job, and he gets a text from his wife, and she's like, I can't wait to see you when you get home. And then he gets hit by a car. And then he wakes up in this new house in this fantasy world and he's the new graveyard keeper. And all the townsfolk seem to hint at this happens all the time. Like a graveyard keeper will show up, he'll take care of the graveyard for a while, and then he'll disappear. And then sometime later, a new one shows up. And they keep hinting at this cult and these magical portals and stuff. So that's really interesting. And the mechanics themselves are really well done. The game is really pretty. The music is great. My concern is that the game is scheduled for release in August, and there's a ton of content that is still blocked off and not done. And I don't know if they have a development build or not, because they are updating this build regularly. So I don't know if this is the only build that they have. And it worries me that the game is going to be out in 2 months and there's still so much missing. And there are little gameplay aspects that I hope they fix as well. So basically, every time you bury a body, it affects your graveyard score. And until you sprucing up the grave itself, it'll actually be a negative hit on your score. And you want to keep your graveyard score above 0, usually around like 5 to 10 to make it considered pretty. So as a quick fix, if you don't want to bury a body because you don't have the resources to make their grave better, you can throw their body in the river and just be like, fuck it, I don't want to deal with it. And you would think that would have an effect on the town or the townsfolk, but it doesn't seem to matter. And in fact, the game seems to relatively reward you for a quick disposal of the body in the river. And there's no real pressure to take care of bodies either. As long as there's a body sitting on the road, another body will not get dropped off until you take care of that body. The body will decay over time, but it usually lasts like 2 or 3 days. It just doesn't feel like there's an urgency, where in Stardew Valley, you always had the seasons that kind of timed you, right? You can only do these crops during these seasons, and after 28 days, they die, whether you're finished them or not.
Right. Looks like there's a tech tree. Yeah,
there's a bunch of different tech trees, but a lot of them aren't finished yet. And that also concerns me. But the tech trees have to do with things like things you can build for your graveyard. Other ones are how you can autopsy a body, because you can harvest meat off of a body. And if you can find a royal stamp, you can stamp it and then sell the meat to the bar and be like, it's meat, enjoy, and get some money from it. Yeah, there's all kinds of different techs for just manual labor, like chopping down trees and digging up bushes and hitting rocks, your typical kind of management sim. But what's there, I will say, if they can hammer it all out, is very promising. I really have enjoyed the gameplay loop so far. So if you're a Stardew Valley kind of person, I'd say keep your eye out on it and see.
Yeah, this looks up my alley for sure.
Yeah, it's great. Other than that, the only other game I've been playing that I've just started playing yesterday, but I put like 3 hours into it so far, is Vampyr or Vampire.
Oh
yeah, that game.
How is it?
Yeah. So this is by Don't Nod. They did Life is Strange and Remember Me. I am thoroughly enjoying it a lot. I know the reviews are kind of everywhere for it. Some people adore it and some people seem to not like it very much. I love it. It's very much an RPG with kind of, I want to call it like B-grade Bloodborne combat. It's about dodging. It's literally about being aggressive and dodging out of the way and striking when you can. But it doesn't have the kind of weight to it that Bloodborne has. It feels much more loose, I guess. But the vampiric powers are great, and the community pillar system, which is kind of the integral part of the game, is phenomenal. And the community pillar is every NPC in this game is handcrafted. They all have their own stories and their own side quests that go along with them. And these NPCs, these named NPCs, if you decide to kill them and drink their blood, they will give you a huge boost of experience points. But at the same time, you kill them. So they are removed from society, and they have their own society tree, and you can see who was affected by them being alive, who they were dating or family members. And once you remove them, the whole world has to rework itself around the fact that they're missing.
I think that's one of the big concerns about the game. Something that I was talking about yesterday here in the office is I like the game is awesome, but as far as I can tell, there's no real antagonist. And
so far, it's more a personal story.
You're the antagonist, and it punishes you for being a vampire, basically. And so I think a lot of people were pissed going in that, and I don't have an issue with this because I think it makes for a more compelling story of like, you are a vampire, but like you need to eat, but you don't want to eat because when you do that, you're going to kill and hurt people. but it like punishes you for giving in and being like, yes, I will suck your blood. And so you just remove people from reality, basically. And so I think a lot of people are pissed off about that because they want to be just a badass evil vampire. And the game's like, no, don't do that.
Yeah, it's kind of this interesting balance that I haven't really hated so far. The idea is like you said, you have these choices of like, you can not, eat people and gain this experience and kind of just subsist off of the experience of killing the enemies that are just doomed to attack you one way or another. But if you don't drink anybody, combat gets hard. Like enemies will always be a few levels above you and they will always hit harder. And you can catch up by being like, I need to just drain one of these people and gain like 6,000 or 7,000 experience in the process, but also obviously damaging the area that they lived in. And if you drink too many people, the area has like its own health bar. So as it goes down and down, it goes from like safe to comfortable to like normal, then to problematic to hostile. If it gets to hostile, all remaining NPCs in that area leave the area. They try to abandon it and find safety elsewhere and are replaced by vampire hunters, and basically like they're called Skull in the game, which are lesser vampires. They're not like proper vampires. They're more bestial and aggressive.
Right.
And sometimes, yeah, more or less. And sometimes the NPCs won't actually get to escape, and you'll find them either already dead in the area that you didn't kill them, or they're hiding in like an abandoned building. There's just all these interesting things that you have to make this decision of. And I like that. I like the idea that your character is a doctor. That's like the thing. He's a doctor and a vampire, so he wants to heal people, but he also has the urge and need
do no
to kill
harm,
them.
bro. Do no harm.
Well, that's the way I've been playing so far, is just trying to avoid killing anybody, and so it's working out thus far.
Well, no,
I'm loving it.
It's like a reverse. So everyone in chat saying it's like Dishonored, like High Chaos. In Dishonored High Chaos, the more enemies show up, but they're still just as easy to kill, and you can just be violent and awful, and you get punished for that. I don't know that anyone knows what happens at the end of this yet, because it's a long game. If you go around eating everyone, what the punishment is for that, but you're not like unlike Dishonored where you're going low chaos and you just have to sneak around and not engage people. There is no like sneaking. You do have to keep fighting people in this. Like they force you to fight people, and if you don't suck blood, you're just really going in super Dark Souls version where like they will wreck you, and so you have to mechanically get out of the way and stuff. So you can't just sneak around and avoid fighting. Sometimes you have to fight people, and that's different from Dishonored, where Dishonored's like, you don't even need to interact with people. We'll reward you for being sneaky and using air ducts and stuff like that. Nah, this is different.
Yep. It's interesting too what they do with the NPCs as well. Like you'll do the side quests and you'll learn more about them and you'll gain experience for finishing their side quests. But the more you learn about them, the more their blood and their kill is worth. So you might meet somebody that's worth 6,000 experience at base, and then you learn everything about them, and now they're worth like 15,000 experience if you kill them. But now you know that they're married.
Sacrifice.
Yeah, exactly. And like the lore reason is like their memories and part of who they are is imbued in their blood as the energy. And as you learn more about them, they're worth that much more to you. And I like that idea and that twist on it. There is no difficulty setting in the game. The game is set difficulty. And there's no save system in the game outside of auto saving. So all of your choices are permanent, period.
I hate that stuff in video games.
I think that's going to be changed pretty quickly. I feel like people are going to be pissed about it, but
man, and the main reason why is, especially if you're doing a video series on something, if anything happens, if there's one problem, it's either lost to time or you have to redo all of it. Like literally the other day I was recording a thing, computer crashed, and it was like an hour of footage gone. It was autosave stuff. I was like, well, I guess I'm restarting from the beginning to get back to the point I started the video at in order to. Oh, I hate that stuff. Just crazy.
That was like Cuphead when we had to replay all the Cuphead.
Yeah, Cuphead. We played it, and then we ended up saving and leaving, and then we came back, and for some reason it was reset like 2 saves back. We were like, oh, cool. We have 6 levels we have to rebeat. What a hellscape that was. Yeah. I don't know why you can't just like do quick save. Why they don't have
I do wish all games like that was a problem when I was recording Kingdom Come Deliverance, and they're weird. The only way you can save is by sleeping in a bed or by drinking a special alcohol that is incredibly expensive to make. That was obnoxious. There was a mod within a day that was like, save anywhere, you're good. I'm like, thank God. So I would be surprised if we don't see a mod or a patch later on in the game that addresses the fact that you can't save unless the game saves for you. But I mean, this game is kind of right up my alley. Like, I loved the Masquerade Bloodlines, one of my favorite RPGs of all time. And we just don't get a lot of vampire RPGs done well. And while this is a AA game, this is like Focus Home Interactive as a publisher, the kind of kings of AA content. It's well done, and I'm in, man. I'm in neck deep. I think it's really good. That's it.
Cool. Me, if you're wondering what I've been playing.
What have you been playing?
Is it Detroit, maybe?
It is 100% Detroit, yes. Detroit is fantastic, y'all.
A great city.
The city's great. I wouldn't live there, but the city's great. Great people. Good times. Detroit is a game that I like. The best way I can describe it. Also, I'm just gonna play footage from my playthrough because F y'all's. Detroit is a game that is essentially the most David Cage game David Cage has ever David Caged. Like,
oh Lord,
it has everything that David Cage has worked for and worked towards put together. So it has the choice management system of Beyond Two Souls. It has the investigation stuff of Heavy Rain. It has the ethical moral dilemmas of Fahrenheit. There's all this stuff in it, and it has that weird vibe to it. So basically, the essential idea is that you are playing as 3 different androids in this world in 2038, and you get to see reality through all of their perceptions. So Kara is this young android woman who works in a house where there's obviously some physical abuse going on, and it is the dad is on drugs, and it's just bad. But mind you, David Cage not known for being subtle, so moments like the androids ride in the back of the bus, that kind of thing, not a subtle man. Then you meet, I don't remember his name. He works with Carl. Someone in chat will tell me. The other guy, Carl. The guy who works with Coral. I've already made that joke many times. He takes care of this older gentleman named Carl, who is he can no longer walk. Marcus is his name. Marcus. He can no longer walk, and he used to be a very, very famous artist, and he lives in this very nice mansion, and he treats Marcus as if he's a human, and he tries to get Marcus to paint and tries to teach Marcus about his feelings, and Marcus is like, well, I don't think I can do this, and he's like, of course you can, like, try to paint what you feel. And so there's like that's that intro where you see sort of what's going on with that side of it. It's the total polar opposite of Kara. And then right in the middle is Connor, the guy on your screen right now, who is a detective who works, well, not detective, he's a representative of CyberLife, which is the people who make the androids. And he is assigned to work with this detective, Clancy Brown, basically. And they have to discover this weird thing that's happening where, of course, if you've seen the demo or played the intro, you know that an android goes haywire and shoots someone and then tries to kill a little girl, and Connor's the one who responds to this, and depending on what you do, that determines the response. And this is his second mission that you're seeing right now, where it's like, oh, this is something that's actually happening, something weird's going on. And of course, I know David Cage. Eventually this is going to get to one of those moral things where it's like, should androids be allowed to feel and be free? And do they have human emotions? And then hopefully, God willing, demons. Demons will go to the end. Like,
I was actually
don't you understand? It was demons the entire time. I'm like, yeah.
I was actually speculating how they're gonna do like a demon and paranormal aspect in this game, and my best guess is androids like Ghost in the Machine. Like, their own code is corrupting so bad they're seeing shit that isn't there.
This is my favorite part, by the way, of this entire playthrough. This scene that's happening right now. There's a magazine that you can read where this guy, like, you discover in this house, the guy who lived here has a bunch of things for something called Eden Club, and eventually, see if I can find you this beautiful
Eden Club.
I want to be in Eden Club.
Right?
That's gross.
Come to
right
Eden
here.
Club.
This is literally my favorite. So there's a bunch of news articles and things you can read in this game. like, tech addict, is your Android spying on you? And literally it's basically like Facebook, where they're like, they know all your
Android sex
information.
officially better? Wow.
So I started reading this, and it's like, yeah, 68% of men prefer Androids, and 52% of men already had sex with Androids. And I was like, what a weird article in a magazine. And as you scroll through it, literally is like, this is a sponsored ad. I was like, what? Did it get me? Did the Future magazine get me?
Damn,
And it
dude.
totally did. Yeah, it's like story sponsored by Eden Club. Discretion is our middle name. And I was like, oh.
Oh, Eden. Got it.
Eden.
Yeah, I thought you said eating club initially. And I was like,
Eating club.
Eating club.
Yeah, that's why when you were
Yeah,
like, I
Eden
want to
Club.
be in the Eden Club, I was like, that's
Eden
kind
Club.
of, I don't know.
Eden.
Yeah.
Eden.
I want to be in the Eden.
I think we're all in the Eden Club, technically. I feel like everyone's in. You got to do it.
It's like those
Yeah.
articles where it's like, cigarettes are great for you, sponsored by cigarette company.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That's what it is. Yeah. And I love the little things they add to this world like that. One of the things I think is great is you'll see here when you have to solve. Also, here's some weird stuff that's happening. Like, why is the android making dolls and stuff like that? But there's a point where Clancy Brown is like, okay, you think you know how this crime was committed? Solve it for me. And so you have to solve the crime for him. And apparently, if you do it incorrectly, you straight up like let the guy get away. And so there are multiple outcomes.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. And so I don't want to spoil that, but I will show you. At the end of every level, it gives you this. It tells you exactly what you've done, what the rest of the world did, who completed what, and your status with everyone. So every character I'm trying to play as the character. And so Kara is very loving, and Marcus is like a cool, chill dude trying to get in touch with his like inner android. And Connor, I'm just like, he's a badass, and he's there to solve crimes. He's all about business. And so at one point I made him spill Hank's drink, who Clancy Brown is. I made him spill his drink and be like, get to work, bitch. And so I love that. And it tells you Hank is tense with you. He does not like you right now. But you can see I missed a bunch of stuff, but only because it's like everything has an option. So I think you have to run through things multiple times. So you can see like there's some things that I just didn't do because I did something else instead. And then there's found deviant. And at the very end, there's the potential that you didn't find them, question mark?
That's interesting.
This is like some Westworld shit.
Literally, Crendor, there's an article that is straight up just like, oh, this is Westworld. Like, there's a moment where you're like, oh, okay, this is because in the article that's the are your androids spying on you? It literally is like, oh, have you been watching season 2 of Westworld? This is Westworld. Yeah. So bizarre.
Damn.
But it's
David
a
Cage
super
watches
fun
Westworld.
It's a super fun game, and I dig it. But it's one of those things where if you aren't into David Cage stuff, you're still gonna be like, this is stupid.
I'm into David Cage stuff, but that doesn't change the fact that Beyond Two Souls was one of the worst games.
Beyond Two Souls was super fun. You're wrong. Beyond Two Souls
Why was
was
it bad?
a treat.
It was Native American magic meets Ghostbusters.
Was it Native
That sounds
American
great.
magic?
Yes.
That's pretty
Was
good.
it?
Do you not remember that whole scene out in like the Arizona desert where they're doing these like this whole ritual and shit?
I don't. What I do remember is that Beyond Two Souls literally was like, yeah, you're a ghost and you get to hang out with Ellen Page all day, and you get to like mess with her dates, and you get to like protect her from bullies. That's what I remember. And you get to like mess with Willem Dafoe. I don't remember the story. I just remember I loved all the little bits. I was like, and then at the end, you end up in North Korea fighting demons. That's how that game ended.
Great.
That's how that fucking
Love it.
game ended.
You are not wrong with how it ended.
Beyond Two Souls was great.
Sounds great.
Yeah, and
That sounds fantastic.
Yeah, Beyond Two Souls was amazing. And then if you played Fahrenheit, that is a game where you were.
I loved Fahrenheit.
Fahrenheit is the game where you're the criminal and the detective's trying to catch yourself. So you literally have to outmaneuver yourself.
And then you become Neo.
It's like
And then
playing
at the-
chess
and then
by
at the end,
yourself.
demons. It's
Yes.
flawless. It's a flawless game.
Technology demons.
Yeah, demons that look like giant bugs. It was a flawless game. It was incredible. Heavy Rain,
Oh.
no demons, but I feel like the demon was inside of you all along.
For sure. Humans are the real demon.
Yeah, and Omicron literally is demons, but also David Bowie.
Ah,
And that's
I
not a
still have
joke.
to
And
play
I'm
it
gonna,
all.
I'm gonna
I
say
have
it.
a copy of
Omicron's
it.
busted.
Like-
It's such an old game that is super broken. The saves don't. I've tried to play it multiple
Really?
times. It's so broke. There's one day someone will fix it, but like, it's a game. I swear to God, and this is no joke. It's not just like David Bowie playing a character. It literally is David Bowie running a world. And it's not like you get there and he's
Is it like the backstory to Ziggy Stardust?
It's not like he's like, I am Gorgoth and I run this planet. It's like, hello, I'm David Bowie. And you're like, what? It's incredible. It's incredible.
Why are all the Davids crazy? There's David Lynch, David Cage.
Did you know?
David
I learned this
Bowie?
today. Someone tweeted this to me. This is why I love David Cage so much. David Cage, born 6'9", 69.
Of course.
Oh my
Amazing.
God.
Yeah.
It
David
explains
Cage.
it.
Yeah, he is a golden god and will always be the best. And I can't even begin to tell you how much I enjoy that. His games are not, let's be real, his games aren't great, but they're fun. His games, you know what David Cage games are? They're the new Jumanji. The new Jumanji movie, not great, super fun. It is a solid 2 hours of where you're like, I enjoyed that. That was really fun. Yeah. But they're not like good. I would never walk away from a David Cage game and be like, well, that was an incredible experience. It's an experience and it's one you'll never forget, but I would never be like, yep, that's fantastic. Yeah. He's a interesting individual. Are there any other games, anything else that we have going on that we should be talking about?
Let me check my thing. I played Raft.
I heard Raft is actually good.
It was pretty fun. It's kind of like a survival thing, but you're all on a raft, and then you gotta like fish for like plastic and leaves and shit, and it's like a survival game. Or then you
is this the
build
game
up
where I
your
see
raft.
the sharks coming after you? I don't want to talk about that
And then
game.
the
That game
sharks
looks
come after
terrifying.
you. And everybody in chat was like, make Jesse play this game.
Nope.
And it's like, Jesse's not gonna play this game. It has sharks in it.
Nope.
And then you just build up your raft, you fish, you dive. It's fun. I enjoyed it.
I choose,
Pay to see Jesse play Subnautica.
I choose no.
I also played House Flipper. You flip houses. You spend a few hours just doing a house to make it good, and then you flip it and you make money. Honestly, great game. I haven't played it since then, but it's a great experience. It's like I was on HGTV.
Living the dream.
Yeah, living the dream, except, without the money the Property Brothers make.
Have any of you guys played Cultist Simulator?
Not yet. I've heard good things, though.
Yeah,
that sounds great.
I downloaded it. I haven't played it yet.
It's a card game, right?
Yeah, it looks like you have just like this blank canvas, and then you add cards to different areas or something. I don't know.
Yeah, I couldn't figure out how it was played just by looking at it on Steam. The only thing I've heard is people are just like, it's good. I'm like, all right.
This doesn't have flashy graphics or things that make my interest go up. I'm like a dog.
Nothing like Fortnite.
Do not speak of Fortnite.
Dude, I'm going to speak of Fortnite. So I've talked about this a couple of times, but I didn't realize that every child on Earth is playing Fortnite. Until I was in a hospital.
Is it Forte Night?
Forte
Night.
Every normie person is playing Fortnite right now. It's become the new Minecraft.
It literally. So when we were in the hospital for like 4 days, having the baby, every single doctor and nurse that we talked to, if they were like, so what do you guys do? And we were like, oh, we play video games. They were like, oh my gosh, my son has been playing this game called Fortnite. Or, oh man, yeah, my daughter keeps trying to get me to play, what is it, Fortnite with her? And we were like, what is this? And then
screw it, chat. I'm doing this. I'm changing it.
And then my mom and my siblings came to watch the baby, and my mom was like, while we're here, you guys should definitely go on a date, like get some you time. And we were like, all right, we're doing it. Went to dinner. And while we were in the waiting area, there was a family next to us, and a mom leaned over to her daughter and was like, oh my God, are you playing Fortnite again? And her daughter was like, yeah, and I'm winning. I was like, every child is playing this game. It is crazy.
And that is why Epic is making $200 million a month.
Yeah, that's why they're making more money than God right now. Yeah.
Yeah. Nuts. I've never been asked so many times if I've played Fortnite as I have by the parents that work at hospitals.
Dude, I've had so many people I've known where this one guy, I went out to dinner with my friend, and he was like, "Oh, my other friend's coming with you." And I was like, "Okay." And he's like, "Hey, you do YouTube, right?" And I was like,
Oh,
"Yeah."
no.
And he's like, "You ever play that Fortnite game?" And I was like, "Yeah, I tried it. I've tried it." And he's like, "Yeah, like everybody I know is playing it. Like you should play that game." And I was like, "Yeah, I could do that.
Thanks for the business advice.
Thanks for the tip."
Oh, goodness.
Oof, that's
I just
rough.
remember when Fortnite was released and it was like a tower defense, and then everyone was like, "Yeah, that's cool. All right, next game." And then it was like, and then it's
The
just
people
all of a
playing
sudden
Fortnite
like,
aren't even
"Ooh."
playing Fortnite. They're playing the Battle Royale mode.
The battle royale.
Yeah, it's the
Yeah,
battle
it's not
royale.
even Fortnite.
Yeah.
It's fascinating to me.
And then PUBG's like, "You stole our battle royale. We're suing you."
Yeah, I'm just
that
waiting.
company.
The area that I'm in, they send out I assume to everybody, they send out a little pamphlet that's like, you should come to our community college. Here are all the classes that we're doing. And they always have a Minecraft class available at the community college, which blows my mind. I'm just waiting for them to be like, Fortnite class.
Dude, part of it, I'm pretty sure, is that the Minecraft kids have grown up, and now it's like a battle royale Minecraft.
Yeah.
And it's like, whoa, there's like the
Which, if you
nostalgia
remember,
of
Crendor,
Minecraft.
there were a few games that we played in the past that were like that, but they used the Minecraft mechanics or the Minecraft like visual style, which I think for young kids is very appealing.
yeah.
But if you're trying to kill someone, killing them and they look like a block is kind of boring. And so I feel like, yeah, you're right. They took the idea of what Minecraft was, made it a little bit more adult, and now people who were, 9 and 10 when Minecraft came out are 18 to 20, and they're like, yeah, all right, let's do this. And you know what? I'm fine with that. I think that's cool. I'm glad things change, and I'm glad, I'm here to witness it and watch people grow out of the Minecraft phase.
It's one of those things where I feel like the building of it is just shoehorned in from the actual tower defense thing, and then it's just people have made it work where it's like, yeah, you just build walls and shit. And I hate the fact where I'm like, hey, I'm gonna shoot a guy, and he's just like,
well, I think that's fascinating because if you remember, God, almost a year ago now, I did a Fortnite Battle Royale promotional thing, and I was like, yeah, this is neat, and you could build stuff, and this is fun. And I ran around, did the whole thing, and it was great. And I was like, well, this is interesting. I can't wait to see how they use build mechanics, because in my mind, I was like, it's like a little superfluous, but I don't know. I guess it's cool. Nope, I was wrong. Building mechanics fit into that game. If you are good, it's just like watching the Lego movie. When he's like building as he's moving, it's like boop, 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 boop. It's watching people do that. I'm just like, I can't. I'll never
that's probably
be this
part
good.
of it. I'm very bad at it.
Yeah.
And so I'm
Yeah,
like,
can't
I
do
don't
that.
like this. I remember when we were playing it, like first came out for the Battle Royale thing, and it was like me, Sam, G Mart, and I think TB was actually there. And I remember TB was like, guys, we'll build a base. And I was like, no, we're gonna just shoot the guy. He's right there. Just like he's right there. And then we started building the base, and TB's like, here we are, I'll constrain him. I was like, no, we just gotta kill him. And then we just ended up killing him. I was like, see, we didn't have to use the building mechanics. We just had to do that. And TB was like, well, I don't care. I wanted to build a base.
There's the only time the furthest I ever got is I got second place in a game. I think I recorded it and put it online. I'm unsure. But I got second place in a game. Literally, how I lost was the build mechanic. I got in a base, I built a bunch of shit, and then there was a trap. And as it shrunk around us, for some reason, the place I picked was like the spot to be. And people would run, and I just gun them down from like up above. And I was like, oh, this is easy, man. I walk outside. Some guy clearly heard me, built a tower up into the sky as high as possible, and sat there with a sniper rifle and just plopped me. And I was like, I guess lesson learned. So, yeah. Fortnite is a fantastic game.
Yeah.
Even though PUBG is suing them, their game runs terribly, whatever, I still have more fun playing it. But
PUBG?
PUBG.
yeah, PUBG.
That's
PUBG.
good.
But that's why
You can drive around
This
like an
year-
idiot and stuff.
this year, E3 is
no.
going to be Battle Royale Fest 2018.
We'll talk about that in a minute.
All right.
Also, Julian and the rest of the staff of Monster Prom, can we make a scenario where people play Fortnite in it? Because that'd be amazing. They're like, this new game Fortnite is amazing. It's my shout out to those guys. All right. Yeah. So, question for you: do you want to take a break, or do you just want to plow through? I'll let
I'm down
you
to plow
decide.
through.
I'm
Go
good
through.
for whatever.
Plow
Good.
through, man.
Because then we can get rid of this and we can put this up there and we'll talk about Audible.
Oh.
Summer's here, y'all. And nothing enhances your summer like relaxing with a good book or listening to one
Hell
from
yeah.
Audible, hiking, on the beach, taking a road trip, all the things you do during the summer. Do it with a good book on Audible. And that's what I do. Every time I drive into work, every time I drive home, every time I go anywhere, Audible plays. And I'm just like, this is a nice book I'm listening to. I guess it depends on
Star
the book.
Wars constantly in your car.
It really is. I feel bad because currently I'm listening to Another Point of View, which I'm not going to promote today as the book I think you should get. Because, boy, is that not good. It is a bunch of short stories, all from the version of all from the view of other characters in the Star Wars universe. And the problem is that some of them literally are like, this is a poem Emperor Palpatine wrote. And you're like, who needed this?
No.
Who wanted this? Oh, it's not good.
The Emperor
black
at a cafe during slam poetry night.
Oh my God.
The open mic.
But the fun thing is, the thing that makes it worthwhile is that the audiobook is read by tons and tons of famous people, like many, many good actors. So it's really entertaining, but the book itself is a bunch of short stories that are not good. They're not good. But the audiobook is really enjoyable.
Poem?
Palpatine's poem? I'd have to look it up to you, or look it up for you, but it is not.
Do it.
Anyway,
That's all it is.
we do, though, have a fun choice here from Dodger.
Pillars of the Earth.
Yes. So, Pillars of the Earth, yeah.
Yeah, Jesse and I have played the game version of this book, and every time we played it, we got feedback from people being like, yo, this is like one of the most incredible books ever written, right? So I finally just bought it and have been listening to it, and there are lots of really interesting ways that it's different from the game, and ways that the game followed it exactly, which is super cool. So I've been having a blast listening to it. And it actually has a really awesome foreword by the author where he talks about like his whole process and wanting to make this book and how he felt when people started to really love it and talk about it a bunch. And it's really, really cool. So yeah, I think that it's really good so far. I haven't quite gotten into the meat of it because it's 10 hours long. It's a very long book.
Wowie.
But so far it's great. Yeah.
I feel bad. Audible.com/cynical is what it's supposed to be. I had odd bile there for a minute.
The odd bile.
That's
like my digestive system without my gallbladder.
Odd bile is where you download Fortnite is apparently it. Yeah, Pillars of Earth is a really, again, just for the record, this book and this series is straight up like one of the most popular in Europe. Low-key had no clue. In Germany, It's the number 2 book after. I think it might be number 1. It's either number 1 ahead of the Bible or number 2 after the Bible. One of the two.
The odd Bible.
Yeah, the odd Bible. It is very, very. It's really compelling. The game is fantastic. But this, you don't even have to play the game. You can listen to it while you drive around. It also has Whisper Sync, so if you want to, you can read it and listen to it, and it will sync itself up to where you were, which is very, very good. Because I'm a big nerd burger, there's only one thing I recommend, and that, my friends, is some sweet, sweet Before the Storm. Hey, Warcraft nerds out there, can I tell you that Christy Golden, who now works for Blizzard, wrote the newest book, Before the Storm, and I have no idea what it's about, but a bunch of crazy stuff happens in the next WoW expansion, and it's all going to be in this book, why it happened. So if you're a big dork burger like me, you're going to want to get this book. It is not out yet, but just know I can read in Before the Storm, Anu and Wen, King of Stormwind, and Sylvanas Windrunner, who is not the real war chief, are in positions of power, both ascending truly before they were truly prepared, which means Sylvanas is awful and Anduin's awful. It's a book about how awful they are. Yeah.
Great.
So I can't wait to see what that is about. I'm going to read it because I have problems. And yeah, this is going to be really, really cool. I can't wait to see it narrated by Josh Keaton. What does Josh Keaton do? Josh, what do you do, bro? That's it, I guess. Josh Keaton has only read this book, so it's going to be great. It's going to be
his very first time.
His first outing. He's going to be fantastic. Audible.com We'll go back to Pillars of Earth. Audible.com. I'm gonna switch us back to this. Is great. Audible.com/cynical is where you should go in order to get your free audiobook and a 30-day trial. When you get your 30-day trial, you get a free audiobook. It's the way to go. What happens is you pay a certain amount every month, and then you get a free book, and you get these tokens that add up over time, and you can just keep like getting books. And so I have a ton of books. Josh Keaton is a voice actor. What does he do, chat?
He does Voltron.
He voice acts.
He does Voltron?
Yeah,
What
I told
Voltron?
you, the new Voltron.
I don't watch that, Garbo.
But like who in the new
Yeah, who is he in the new Voltron, Kristen?
I think he's Shiro. I think.
Shiro?
Aw, Dad.
I think so.
I don't know that guy.
He's Voltron Dad.
He's Volt Dad? Volt Daddy? He was Spider-Man somewhere. He was Spider-Man somewhere?
Spider-Man.
He was Spider-Man somewhere. I'm going to look this guy up.
In an alternate
Josh
dimension, Josh Keaton is Spider-Man.
Somewhere.
Hold on, I'm looking him up. Oh my God. He was Linus Van Pelt in Snoopy's Reunion in 1991.
I knew it. I knew it.
That was
Oh
not
my
what I
God.
expected to
He
hear.
was King Oriental of Domino in Winx Club. What?
Never heard of it.
He was Hal Jordan, the Green Lantern, in the 2016 Lego DC Comics Superheroes Justice League Comic Smash.
Hate this.
What the
I
hell?
hate this goof.
No, this isn't a goof. He was in Bratz, and
With a Z, right?
he was Tim Dean in Ben 10. I've never seen any of these. This is officially after
missed
my
it out.
time as like.
Someone in chat said he's literally Anduin's voice actor.
He's Anduin's voice actor?
That's
What?
what somebody in chat said, but I don't know if that's
Hold
true.
on, video games. Oh my God, he's done a ton. He was Young Hercules in Disney's animated storybook, Young Hercules.
Oh.
World of Warcraft Legion, he was Anduin.
There you go. Anduin's reading his own story. So you know
Wow.
it's going to be about, like, Anduin's going to be the hero in the book then.
Oh, he was a VOD in
man.
Horizon Zero Dawn. Yeah, this guy's fucking awesome. Okay, never mind. This guy's cool as shit.
The
I
goof
think right.
turned into
Yeah.
respect.
Yeah, no, I respect the shit out of this man. This guy's great. Yeah, all right. He's cool. Audible.com/cynical. Start your 30-day
Word.
trial. Get your first audio book free. Let me tell you something right now. I looked this information up. Here's what you can access on Audible. Because people are like, well, what kind of books can I get on there? Y'all
What kind of books can I get on
ready.
there?
Thank you, Crendor. Y'all get ready. Audible carries titles in business, fiction, history, romance, mysteries, thrillers, sci-fi, fantasy, self-development, kids, young adult categories, and my favorite, erotica and sexuality. It's on there. It is on there. You can get whatever you want to listen to. Put on some erotica in the car. It's fine. Maybe they have those books. I'll look it up right now. Maybe they have those books. Dinosaur Lover. You know when you go on Amazon, you see that stuff?
Dinosaur lover.
No, but there is a book called Part-Time Lover and Text to Lovers and
Great.
Dark Lover and Lover Mine. Lover Mine? That's
Lover mine.
Send them down to the Lover Mine. You'll work it off in the Lover Mine, you will. A Lover's Portrait, Lovers Like Us. All these covers are incredible. Barbarian Lover. Oh my God. Hold on, we're gonna look this one together. Transition.
Please tell me that's kind of like a
As one of the
fanfic
few humans stranded on the ice planet,
on the ice
I
planet.
should be happy to have a new home. Human women are treasured here, and one alien in particular has made it clear that he wants me. It's hard to push away the sexy, flirtatious Ahako when all I want to do is grab him by his horns and insist he take me to his furs.
Human women are
But
treasured
I've
here,
got
my
a
lady.
terrible secret. The aliens who abducted me are back. Oh my God.
Who wrote it?
The president
need-
might. Oh my God. This is written by Ruby Dixon. Ruby Dixon has wrote other things. Oh my God, such as Fire in His Fury, Fire in His Blood, Barbarian's Prize, Ice Planet Barbarians, Fire in His Embrace, Fire in His Kiss, Barbarian Alien, Barbarian Mind. Oh, the Barbarian Minds. I don't want to go there.
That's right next to the love mine.
Do you think?
Like Audible has got it all, y'all. You have no clue.
Do you think this Ruby has a type?
I think so. I think she does.
Fiery barbarian.
I don't know.
Yep.
I don't know if you guys can see
Angry,
this. I feel
barbarian.
bad that you couldn't see these amazing titles, but now you can. But for real,
that
Audible-
barbarian's blue.
Yeah, I literally was like, it's a White Walker.
yeah, he's a space barbarian.
Oh, he's a space barbarian.
Yeah,
But he's
so-
still a barbarian.
Membership includes 1 free audiobook a month, exclusive sales, and 30% off regular price audiobooks. You can get all those things that we talked about. iPhone, iPad, Android, Windows devices. You can get on there. It's linked up to your Amazon account. It's awesome, y'all. So audible.com/cynical. You want to go there. You want to listen to things. Don't listen to me, first off. Listen to the books on there. And let's get back into this show. Shall we?
Word up, word up, word up.
Okay. Where do we even go from here? We probably should go to E3, yeah?
Yeah.
D3.
E3 is right
coming
around the
up?
corner.
Yes.
Oh my God. There are, I don't even know how many things are coming out to E3 that I'm really excited for, but also a little like, okay.
Here's the thing.
It's gonna be
E3
interesting.
is going to be like it always is, where everything looks just kind of, and then Nintendo will be like, hey, new Smash, and everyone's like, woo, like Nintendo wins. And then they'll announce some new battle royales. There'll be some cringy stuff, which is what I'm looking forward to, where like Jesse Wellens comes out and he's like, yo, let's need speed. I'm looking forward to all those things. Justine will be back, and it's going to be great.
You know what? I'm last year I gave EA a lot of a rather well-deserved hard time for literally it being like, we have nothing to show you, so here's YouTubers. I'm hoping that's
forgot
not
about
the,
that
I'm
last
hoping
year.
that's not the case this
Yep.
year. I hope they actually have something to show. Because
I'm hoping
wanna,
it's both.
I hope they get somebody who forgets his lines halfway through.
I hope not, because the Andrea Renee is the person they've got this year, so I hope she doesn't, because I feel bad for her. But literally, like, I'm terrified. This is the thing that gets me every year. I'm terrified there won't be anything new and worthwhile. So just running through some of these games that are confirmed games from E3. 3 Minutes to Midnight, which I know nothing about this game. Couldn't tell you. I know what the terminology means. It's about the doomsday clock. I have no idea what the actual game is. I guess. Hold
Neither.
on. Screw it. I think I found a thing of it. I guess this is it? Question mark. I have no idea what this is.
Oh, all right. Is that a little pig or a little dog? Or?
It's a little dog pig. I'm
Dog
trying to
pig.
figure out what the gameplay is. This is
It looks point and clicky right out the gate.
It
but-
does look very point and clicky.
a Kickstarter trailer? Question mark. Yeah, I don't know anything about it, but I guess this is that's happening. Then there's The Abyss. Don't know anything about that. Have not a clue about that game. Anthem, which everyone is all hype about. That'll be the big EA thing. I don't know
Yeah.
if it's gonna be any good, y'all. I simply don't know.
What's Anthem?
Anthem is EA's. What is that stupid game?
It's Destiny. It's
That's
EA's
Destiny.
Destiny.
Yeah, there we go.
Oh,
It's
I
EA's
see.
Destiny. Yep,
Yeah,
yep.
I'm a little allergic to it. No, it's a game where, from what we saw last year, it's a game where you're rewarded for exploring, and it's very like it's open and you can do whatever you want.
Oh, I remember this
It
trailer.
yeah, it seems like a game that could be awesome with friends? Question mark. But I don't know how awesome it's going to be just by itself.
Yeah.
I have no clue.
I don't know. I just worry because those types of games are breeding grounds for microtransactions.
EA
And,
loves microtransactions.
Yeah, I don't know if I trust EA to pull off. I mean, they've had some nasty kickback the past couple of years, so it's possible they might dial it back for Anthem just as a way of being like, please don't hate us forever, but I wouldn't necessarily trust them.
He'll be the EA vampire guy again. He'll just be like, you can trust me.
Oh, buddy.
I will suck your money out of
Can I
the
tell you?
wallet.
Can I tell you the last time Crendor and I were invited to an EA press conference was the time that Pele was there. And we
Pele.
tweeted a photo of us with Pele. We've never been back. We've never been invited back since.
Never been back.
They never invited us back. I don't know if we cared more about the fact that Pele was there more than like EA, but never been invited back since.
Nope.
Not once.
Well, our guy we knew at EA moved on.
Yeah, that's
so that was part of it.
I guess that's true.
Which sucked because I'd always be like, "Hey, can you get me Madden really early?" And now there's like nobody there. I'm like, "Can I have Madden?" They're just like, "Get out of here." Like, okay.
Goodbye. So then we have Arena of Valor is another game that's coming out. I don't know anything about that game. There's a lot of games on here that I'm like, I have no idea what this is.
Yeah, that's kind of how I feel looking at the list.
Yeah, Battlefield 5, Call of Duty.
Assassin's Creed Odyssey is the next big one.
That's Greek, right?
Yeah, I'm a little curious because I was hyped that they were like, yeah, we're going to make this Assassin's Creed game that took a while, and when it came out was really, really good. And now here's the Greek one, a year later.
Yep.
We're back on it. It's like, no.
We've got our new formula. It's
Don't
yearly
squander
again.
this. Don't squander this. Yeah. So that's terrifying. Then there's Battlefield 5, like Crendor said, which I'm actually excited for. I think Battlefield people shit on all the time. I love Battlefield games. I like driving around in a tank that doesn't deserve to be there. I like having a gun and sitting up in a corner and just sniping people like an asshole. I like all those things. I don't care. I simply don't care that people don't like it. Battlefield 4 I enjoyed. BF1 or whatever it's called, BF Goodrich. I enjoyed that one.
Battlefield to me is fun for like a week or two, and then I'm like,
and then
all
you move
right.
on. Yeah. I get my enjoyment out of it, and then I move on. Battlefield 1 was fun. I like the things they do where you have those big moments, like in Battlefield 1 where the Zeppelin comes crashing down, or in Battlefield 4 when the tidal wave and the storm destroys the island.
Yeah.
Like, I love that shit. I think that's so fun. But people, I guess, like certain things that are different from me. I am definitely no FPS player because Call of Duty, I'm like, oh yeah, I like the story mode in Call of Duty. People are like, that sucks, story mode's garbage. I'm like, what?
Well, there's no more story mode, so you don't have to worry about it.
Yeah, now it doesn't exist. It's in the game. Like, when you play, you get the story. Cool, that worked for Titanfall.
That literally sounds like, well, they even did that for BioShock 2. Remember the multiplayer had its own story that you only got as you played more of the multiplayer.
Oof. I don't want to do that in a multiplayer version. Like, if I'm playing, I want the story. Like, I don't know, maybe I'm just crazy, but I want the story separate from the multiplayer version because it's two entirely different experiences. And the Call of Duty story modes have been amazing. They've gotten incredible actors to be in their wacky-ass stories that are a good 4 hours of fun, and then you're done. You're like, well, that was an experience, and I'm glad I went through that. I don't know. I don't know what they're thinking, but I guess most people don't play them because I'm a different type of gamer. Then,
very true.
Beyond Good and Evil 2, which, as far as I'm aware, is a story about a lady banging a monkey. As far as I can tell.
Did you ever play the first Beyond?
Yeah. I'm just joking. The first one is incredible. It's a really amazing game that most people, as far as I'm aware, did not play.
Yeah, I only recently played it last year, and it still holds up incredibly well, and it was so good. Yeah. People need to play that game if they can get there. They can easily get their hands on it.
That was one of my first video game crushes, not even going to lie.
It's on Steam.
With like the green lipstick. Oh my God. I was like,
and her little Latino like AI friend.
Oh yeah.
I loved him. He was the best.
Her weapon was a cameraman. She was revealing the truth. Yeah, dude. Beyond Good and Evil was great. Beyond Good and Evil 2 is that true? Zerade. It's gonna be open world. I hope
to a degree. They did talk about it last year a little bit.
I hope it's like a good version of open world and like a Witcher version of open world instead of a lot of games version of open world where there's just nothing to see. I don't know. We'll see. Call of Duty Black Ops 4, again, like we talked about, I'm sure the internet will be thrilled. I will be like, hard pass.
I think they're having Battle Royale in it.
Yep.
You know what? I'm fine with more games having Battle Royale. I'm totally fine with it.
Yeah.
I love Battle Royales. I want more of them. I want a medieval one. I want good ones, the work, and not just Fortnite and PUBG.
I'm telling you right now, if the Xbox conference started with them being like Sea of Thieves Battle Royale, I'd be like, I'll play the shit out of that game. I will be back. I'll be back instantly. I've been saying it for weeks. I will play a Battle Royale Sea of Thieves game where the point is to get treasure as much as possible and get out. And it becomes pretty much like Survivor, where it's like, okay, well, in order to get the most treasure, you have to have a crew, In order to get all of it back to town, you have to have enough crew to get back to town. But then when you get back to town, shoot those motherfuckers because whoever gets the gold gets the reward.
Isn't that the premise of Ubisoft's Skull and Bones?
Pretty much, except aren't you just the boats?
Yeah, I mean, you're not like an individual on a ship. It's you control the boat, but I mean, it's the same idea. But I understand. Yeah, being able to be part of a crew is really fucking cool.
You just know there's gonna be a lot of battle royales just because of Fortnite and like all the money and the corporate people
It's
being
the
like
next
the
MOBA
money,
chase.
the
MOBA
ROIs,
chase.
Johnson.
When League of Legends and Dota 2 blew up, everyone and their grandmother was making a MOBA because how much money they were making.
Yeah,
Do you remember the fucking Middle Earth MOBA for the Xbox 360?
I remember a lot of MOBAs.
Yeah, there were many MOBAs.
It's like after WoW, there was like a billion MMOs.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Okay, so the next one is the big one that I'm waiting for because I know it's going to be effing bonker. Death Stranding. We're going to get more information about that. Already confirmed it's going to happen. I hope it's another ridiculous trailer, but actually shows gameplay this time.
Mm-hmm.
That would be great. Instead of like, here's Norman Reedus with the baby again.
I mean, that's what he loves to do, though.
I understand, but he's done it 3 times now.
Yeah,
There was not
I don't
one,
have
not 2, but
faith.
3 trailers.
I have no faith.
It's gonna drive me crazy. I hope we get something. Then there, of course, is Destiny 2 is getting a huge update, and apparently today the internet was like, "It's good again," and I have no idea what that means because I went into Destiny 2 being told it was going to be good again, and I had a fun experience for about a week, and then I was like, "This is boring." So I don't know what Destiny players think "good again" means.
Back to the way Destiny 1 was, I guess.
Maybe, but then why didn't they just keep updating Destiny 1?
I don't know.
I guess.
Money,
I think word is they signed a 7-game deal or something wacky like that.
Oh,
I thought it was a 3-game
3-game, whatever
I
game.
thought
They
they
signed
have
a
to do
mini
3.
game.
Yeah.
They signed a mini game deal, and so they have to just keep making Destinies, which is insane. Then of course there's the Division 2.
That's
Which,
supposed to have
spoiler,
a
Battle Royale. Definitely having a Battle Royale mode.
Yeah.
I mean, Destiny 1 has its own kind of mini battle royale. I mean, Divinity. What? This
Division.
one?
Division.
That one has like its own battle royale.
Yeah.
Yeah,
right
they added it after the fact, right?
Yeah,
But
but nobody played it, so now they're like, "Hey guys, new game with the battle royale."
now. True.
That's gonna be fun. The first Division was fun. If they add like a really solid story to this one, I'm in. I love the world they set up. I think it's really, really cool. But I want to have a reason to play it rather than like you got first one to get on the helicopter with the gun wins. It's like, oof, okay.
Yeah.
Fallout 76. Not a clue what this is gonna be. Couldn't tell you.
It
Apparently,
scares me a little.
People are saying that it's going to be like a multiplayer survival RPG, so a survival game.
Like a Rust style kind of optional online with.
Oh yeah.
Stuff. And I'm like,
Sign me up.
sign me up.
Sign me up. I'm in. I'll actually play Fallout now.
Oh man, you've never played Fallout?
I have, and I get bored and I don't play it.
Fallout.
Different
is
types of gamers.
Yeah. You're the
Fallout
Crendor
is
style, right?
Genuinely
Yeah, the
very, very
Crendor
good.
style.
It's just, I think the last iteration was kind of like, I don't want to say boring, but
4?
yeah.
It was a decent open world shooter and a terrible Fallout game.
Yeah, it didn't. I was bored by it.
Me too.
There was a lot in there that I think if you really, 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 really wanted Skyrim without it being Skyrim, and then also wanted build mechanics, and also wanted it to be set in the Fallout universe, then you probably were like, this was good. But I don't think anyone walked out of that being like, best Fallout. I would love to have a conversation with the person who walked away and was like, best damn Fallout game there ever was. Yeah, I don't know. But I was bored by it very quickly. So we'll see. For Honor is listed here. I don't know what the hell that means. It
For
could
Honor?
be.
Oh, I think they're doing a big update or something.
God bless. I hope whatever it is, it brings people back to the game. It's a good game that no one plays.
For Honor's fun. Sam plays it. Sam plays it like all the time.
That's because
Sam can't stop playing.
that's because Sam's good at it, and so Sam's like, I need to feel like I'm the dominant species every now and again. He needs to get his ego back up, and I feel for him. That's why I play dating sims.
To help you feel like the dominant part
Yeah,
of
I'm
this.
like, I am the dominant. All of these anime girls want me. Yeah. That's why I do it. Then we have Ghost of Tsushima. I don't know what this game is, but I'm in.
Ghost of Tsushima. Come on.
Ghost of Sushi.
Ghost of Sushi. This is a samurai stealth game.
All right.
It's for
Interesting.
PS4. It looks pretty cool.
What are you doing?
I need to see. Oh my god, look at this. The trailer's pretty cool. It doesn't show any gameplay though. Barfaroni by Sucker Punch. Oh, that's neat. Okay. I know nothing of it, but looks very, very cool. Okay. Heavy Fire Red Shadow. Not a clue what that is. Home Sweet Home. Couldn't tell you. Kingdom Hearts 3.
Of course
I'll
it will
believe it when I see it.
It'll be there. It
I'll
just doesn't-
believe it when I see it.
Maybe we'll get a release date. Who knows?
That's like them saying, yeah, we'll get more information on Final Fantasy VII. And we're never going to see that game. That game's not happening. I'll believe it when I see it. Last of Us Part 2, that's definitely going to be a thing. We'll probably get another 45-minute song.
Yeah.
Because they love to be serious and have music numbers. Monster Boy and the Cursed Kingdom?
Monster
Hell
Boy.
yeah, Monster
What is
Boy.
this
And the
game?
Cursed Kingdom.
Is that like a platformer?
Monster Boy.
It's on Switch? Oh my god.
Aw.
This looks
This looks
Oh, whoa.
awesome. Hold
Okay,
This
everybody-
actually
effing
does
phone.
look awesome.
Hang
Hold
on.
the
All
effing
right.
phone. Transition.
Monster
Look
Boy
at this.
and the Cursed Kingdom.
Oh my god. This looks beautiful. Oh, this is a Switch title I'm down for.
Yeah, this looks really
It's
good.
like,
Oh, yeah,
I'm
wow.
ready to go to the Cursed Kingdom gameplay. Hit me with the game.
Ah, Toad's in this game.
Toad's in the game. Frog is in the game.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
You can play
There's
as Frog.
Dragon Man, Snake Man, Pig Man.
Pigman. Look at Pigman. Oh my god. This game
Finally,
is
Glenn
fantastic.
gets his moment. His moment in
There's
the
like a
sun.
Lion Man, and this
Lion
is.
Man, a Kirby
He can
thing.
turn into a snake, and he fights a frog.
This looks
Wait,
great.
are these all him?
I
Just
think
as
so,
different.
question mark?
Oh my god.
Yeah, Monster Boy, I would assume like he turns into him.
Oh, it's on Switch
Oh,
and
he
PS4.
becomes Frog. This is Glenn's origin story. Oh my
Oh.
god.
Adorable.
Oh, is that one?
No, it definitely
Yep.
it is now. Was that?
It is for you, yes.
See you in 2016. Yeah, okay, about that. About that. That looked great. That looked really genuinely cool. Okay, then we have Night Driver. Is Night Driver the horror game where you drive at night? Night
Oh,
Driver
people,
game.
somebody said that it's a somebody said that the Monster Boy game is a remake. So it
Oh,
did,
is
I
it?
see.
but they're like
It
remake.
actually looks like from the devs that did the Dragon Boy remake.
Yeah,
Monster Boy, Dragon
So,
Boy.
for PS4 and Switch. So I think they're just doing like graphical updates and all that,
Sure.
which looks great to me.
Or Wonder Boy, maybe is what it was.
Yeah. And the next big one. No, you were thinking of Beware. Beware. No, Night Driver is a game where you literally are just. It looks like an old 16-bit game. Yeah, there's a game called Beware where you're like driving at night and there's someone chasing you, I think.
That's out now, I think.
Yeah, interesting. Anyway, the next one worth talking about is this bad boy right here. Of course, Rage 2 is coming years after. Rage was one of the first games I ever played on my channel, ever.
Whoa.
It is an amazing. Rage 1 was an amazing game. I had a ton of fun. And then it had a really bad ending. Like Rage 1 was genuinely an amazing experience.
Would you say it made you?
Rage, yes.
Rage.
That was the point, then that's what it did. The ending of Rage 1 was like not good. It wasn't even an ending. It was like you went to a place and that was it. And now it's back. They brought it back for Rage 2, and I'm fine with it. I love the like post-apocalyptic setting. I love this world. I loved running around in my crappy car and like getting into fights and throwing my boomerang and cutting off people's heads. I love everything about it. And this one, they made it look even crazier, and I'm down. I'm ready for this. The action is insane, quote unquote.
And they're going for a full open world this time around, right?
It looks like it, which is just so. I love the stuff they've done with it. I'm ready. I'm ready for this. It's going to be great. I hope.
Looks beautiful.
Yeah. This game is right up my alley. This is definitely playthrough material. This shit's going to be great. But that's what I'm really excited for, and I'm thrilled to see. So shout out to Bethesda for getting that. So there's a bunch of conferences. I'm going to be with Mathas at Indie PopCon this coming weekend. So I'm going to miss like Xbox One. I'm going to miss some of the ones on Monday, and Sony will never invite me to a conference because Sony hates me. But I've made it my life goal to make it to the Bethesda conference. Bethesda, while their actual conference is like, okay, that was fun. That's about 12 more Skyrims. The party they throw is the most legendary party. Last year was incredible. It was incredible. It was so cool. So I can't wait to see what they do this year. Because they know like how to have a good time. So I'm ready for that. I'm ready for rage-themed drinks. Last year, Doom-themed drink was just shots of tequila. So, yeah, Bethesda, when they nail games, they nail it. Like when they get it right, they get it right. Sometimes they really screw up, but when they nail it, and I'm okay with that. Re-Evolve. What is Re-Evolve?
Yeah, what is that?
Re-Evolve. There's a 30 Seconds to Mars song.
Perfect World is showing 2 new games at E3: Mobile Sandbox MMORPG Re-Evolve and Battle Royale Farside.
Oh no.
It is an MMO.
That was so many buzzwords. I literally just my brain just turned off.
This is
Mobile Sandbox MMORPG.
This is a terrible name for a game because I guess there's no footage of it yet because I looked up Re-Evolve game and what I got was Re-Evolve Gaming, which is a YouTube thing. Re-Evolve, which is about 12 million songs. Yeah, I feel bad. Other games that are being announced, just for the record, CD Projekt's coming with a game. I have no idea what it is, but I hope I know what it is, and they're the very first people I'm going to go see on Tuesday.
They just today did a copyright for Cyberpunk 2077, like happened today.
I don't know what it could be, but literally 11 a.m. on Tuesday, the very first thing I can do is go. I was like, I'm coming to you, and they're like, okay. So the very first thing, and if it is Cyberpunk, and they don't say I can't talk about it, I'm about to blast the internet and be like, I will lose my shit.
I am very ready for their next game.
Yeah, I'm excited about that. So then we have Remedy's new game, Untitled, a bunch of roller coaster tycoons. Spider-Man. Spider-Man could be awesome.
I'm in.
I'm really excited for that. It looks like it's going to be a lot of QTE stuff, but that's fine. I'm cool with that.
Yeah,
like the major events seem QTE-ish, but that's cool. I'm fine. Spider-Man looked great. Splatoon 2 esports competition is happening. Super Smash Bros. Switch. Woo! That'll be huge. Shadow of the Tomb Raider. I'm excited for that. The last 2 Tomb Raider games have been great.
Yeah.
The Sinking City. I don't know what that is. Skull and Bones. Warhammer Martyr. I think that's it for that. There's a bunch of rumors about what we might see. A lot of people are saying there's going to be a new Splinter Cell coming out. Gears of War 5. Just Cause 4 is possibly going to be there.
Sinking City looks cool.
What is that?
It is a Lovecraftian open world adventure.
Oh, shit. Sinking City.
Or open story. It's calling it an open story adventure. It's by the same people who made all of the Sherlock games, which means that it's going to be sometimes awesome and sometimes terrible.
Excellent.
Frogwares. This isn't the Call of Cthulhu game that is also currently being made, right?
No, I don't think so.
All right. Well,
Okay.
the video that I have found is one that's like, this is us working on the game right now. Okay, now we're driving down the sinking city. That guy's like a buggy on water. You better turn around. I mean, I like the idea of this. If this is very much like the Sherlock games, that's cool. But Cthulhu stuff always gets me all the time. This guy's like, yep, I designed the tentacles are about to get you.
I love tentacles.
Yeah.
I did so much tentacle research.
I'm waiting for something Cthulhu-esque to happen. This world looks very, very cool. Is this supposed to be New York? No, it's definitely not. It's Parkmont, ? I have no idea what this is. But I like it.
It looks pretty.
Yeah.
It's the sinking city.
The graphics
yeah.
right here are very, very good. Those three guys look almost lifelike. That guy is a little, you know.
I legit
Need some
thought the guy
texture
with the
work.
controller was the game.
I'm waiting for something terrible to happen. Where's the monsters? There's gotta be monsters. Oh, there's monsters!
Woo!
Oh my god, that's terrifying. That thing was like, he's dead. That guy died. That guy's dead. Done. Oh, and then he went in its mouth, and he's just.
Wow, the tentacle.
Oh, but there's like a door. And he's gonna go open the door. Oh my god. Okay, that's all spoilers. That's really cool looking. All right, good find, Dodger.
Thank you.
So there's rumors about a Star Fox racing game.
All right.
Actually, I could see that. Yeah.
I'd try that.
Especially since there's definitely going to be a Sonic racing game
Yeah.
where they're driving cars, which makes no sense in the Sonic universe, but okay, I'll try that.
I'll play Star Fox Racing. Sign me up.
There's a possible Star Fox racing game called Grand Prix. Yeah, everyone's rumoring that Cyberpunk 2077 will be there. Possibly the announcement of a Nintendo 64 Classic Edition.
Yeah, that's got to be coming.
It's got
So people are saying that it's possible that because of trademark filings, it could be on the way. Yeah. So there's a bunch of things
Apparently.
people are very curious about. Yes?
Blizzard confirms new Diablo project in the works.
I pray, I hope and pray for all of our sanity that it is not like Diablo Touch.
Right.
Yeah.
Because I'm not sure if you're aware, but look at what's come out of Blizz the last couple, cycles or whatever. It's
Yeah.
very much like, how can we make games that are money-based? And, it would be great if they made a Diablo game that was, like, awesome. And Diablo 4, for example, I'd be down for
Saying
that.
Diablo Battle Royale.
I hope not.
They
I hope that's
said,
not the case.
The job opening is for a dungeon artist on the Diablo franchise, but the game is listed as an unannounced project.
It very well could be more, because if you're playing Diablo now, like every time they do a new season, they're still updating the game. Like there's new dungeons, there's new places to play, there's new stories, and every single time I log in, I'm like, wait, this is a new area, and so that might be it. It could be as simple as that. We may not get anything new.
But then why would they leave it untitled?
Because Blizzard does
unannounced
shit like
project.
that.
Could be an expansion.
Blizzard's secretive about a lot of shit. I remember when we were there and we were like, can we go over there? And they're like, no.
Blizzard is very secretive about stuff that I'm just like, okay, y'all, sure.
I always love that though, like going to Blizzard and when we went to the CD Projekt offices and having them be like, all right, so you can go wherever you want except over there. You cannot go over there. I'm like, what's in there?
And now I want to.
Oh my god, when I was at CD Projekt last month, I was walking around, they're like, you can't go look at that, don't go over there, don't touch that, and the entire time I'm just looking at everything. I was like, I don't know. So I definitely saw a lot of things, but one of the things that I don't know if it's related to any game or not, but on the top floor, there's a room that literally is just all types of guns. So, like, we use those for references. I was like, yeah, sure you do. It is like walls of guns. Maybe 100 guns of differing sizes and varieties. And I was like, what are these here for?
Right.
Yeah, so I feel like it could be used for something, or it's just the gun room. In case shit goes down, CDP is ready. They're like, come with me if you want to live. Like, oh shit, okay. So they just had a gun room.
You don't gotta tell me twice.
Yeah, so for people who are wondering, the conference schedule this coming weekend is the 9th, Electronic Arts, which is at 11 a.m., 2 p.m., 11 a.m. Pacific, 2 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. British Standard Time.
Oh.
Again, I don't know what. Remember when everything was just on Monday? Everything was Monday.
Yeah.
And now everyone has to have a conference.
No, it's
and
EA
everyone
Saturday.
is like, EA Saturday. So they get a whole day by themselves to just let us all know that there's a new Battlefront coming, and it's going to be the exact same thing as the last one.
And then Microsoft Sunday?
Yeah. Microsoft is at 1 p.m. Sunday on super missing that one, even though I want to go because I'm excited to see. Remember Project Scorpion? What the hell was that? Is that ever going to come out? Is that a thing?
Oh yeah,
I have no idea
I
what that's
remember
going to be.
Wasn't that like a new system? Did they already release
Isn't that what the Xbox One X was?
No,
Was Scorpio?
One X was not Scorpio. It was not that. They announced both of them at the same time. It's different. Scorpio, and so I have no clue what that's going to be. It's Xbox One X? No, it was not that. It was not that. Y'all, I'm not crazy.
One X. Everyone says
crazy.
It's One X.
I'll Google it right now.
No, it's not that. It's not that. It wasn't that.
Microsoft.
It wasn't that.
Project
Guys, you weren't there. You weren't there.
You didn't have a shirt that said I was here for the Xbox One X, so you don't know.
So you guys don't know.
August 20th, 2017. Microsoft's Project Scorpio returns as a special Xbox One X for pre-orders.
That's stupid. I remember
It's an Xbox One X edition. It's a special edition, I guess.
I remember when it was cool. Clearly, I'm wrong. Can I just tell you then? Can I point out for the record then? The advertising was so bad for that I thought it was a different system than Xbox One X. That's how bad it was.
Yeah,
I clearly am wrong. I clearly am wrong. That's how terrible Microsoft's promotion for that was. I thought it was two separate systems.
Priced at $499, the Xbox One X Project Scorpio edition includes a gradient design on the console itself, alongside the console's Project Scorpio code name.
God.
It should have been the Scorpion Xbox. I would have bought that.
Yeah, the Scorpion X, literally, that is. I'm letting you know. Their promotion was so bad. For the last year, I thought there was going to be a new Xbox system. No one ever questioned. I've never had anyone question that. I thought there was going to be a new system. I was like, can't wait for Scorpio to come out. Are you kidding me? Xbox, that's garbage. That's garbage. Oh my God. Well, cool. And that's from 1 p.m. Pacific, 4 p.m. Eastern, 9 p.m. BST on Sunday. And then Bethesda is going to be 6 p.m. PST and 9 p.m. Eastern and 2:30 a.m. BST. I'm going to let you know. If the Bethesda conference, I don't know there's going to be anything special. But if you're in LA,
Skyrim 5.
If you're in LA and you can go to the actual Bethesda event, every time it's amazing. Every time they do a really good show.
Will it be a new Elder Scrolls or will it be Skyrim Super Deluxe Edition?
I don't think it's going to be Skyrim. If they do another Skyrim, my heart.
Another port.
It's going to be another Skyrim.
Then, because I think they just think Adult Swim is the best, Devolver Digital is doing their insane Devolver Digital panel announcement thing, and that's at 8 p.m. Pacific, 11 p.m. Eastern, 4 a.m. British Standard Time, and that's going to be bonkers. If it's anything like last year, that was drug. I've never seen anything where I knew people who made it were on cocaine. I knew it. I was like, oh yeah, this is Coke. Coke made this happen.
What's his name? It's going to be the host. Man vs. Game is host of that. Great. I'm
sure he will continue to make me believe that I don't think he's a good guy. Hi, Man vs. Game. I have no problem saying that. Monday, June 11th, Square Enix at 10 a.m. Pacific time, 1 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. BST. I have no idea what that's going to be. I guess we're going to see Kingdom Hearts 3, but I have no clue. I couldn't tell you. I couldn't tell you what that's going to actually be like. I think there's going to be a few announcements. I know I'm scheduled to go to Square Enix to play 3 games that are not yet released, so I guess we're going to get information on that. So that could be fun. The Ubisoft is at 1 p.m. Pacific, 4 p.m. Eastern, 9 p.m. BST. Couldn't tell you what's going to be there. Not a clue. Probably another Mario Rabbids game, for all I know.
Another Far Cry.
That's true. PC Gaming Show, 3 p.m. Pacific, 6 p.m. Eastern, 11 p.m. BST. If you are going to stay up and watch anything, it should be this. The PC Gaming Show every year is literally an hour of just unreasonable cringe. I feel bad
and
because
so much advertising.
I feel bad because the PC gaming show is like the one I'm like, yeah, this is what I'm focused on the most. This is what I want to see. I want to see the PC games. It's literally like, don't put the tech guys in charge of your show. Like, whoever is in charge of making this show run is also the same people writing the script for the show. It is like, don't you agree? The new high-performance power of the Razer tablet is the one thing that you're just like, fuck me. It is not pleasant.
And if you all look under your seats, one of you will want to raise your tablet. Wow, I got it.
Yeah. Oof. I do not like that one, but I'll watch it still because I hope to see good things. And then last, and certainly not least, the one that I never get invited to. The 1 year I was invited, it was the best conference I ever saw. Sony is doing Monday at 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Eastern, and 11 a.m. Oh, I'm sorry, 2 a.m. BST. It is, every year the Sony press conference is like really cool. So I'm hoping this year it'll be equally cool. And then Tuesday, because Nintendo gives no shits, 9 a.m., they're going to do their Nintendo, we're just streaming it conference, and that's fine. Everyone's going to be really excited about that. They'll show off some things that are just blowing people away, and that'll be it. Yeah, I'm interested to see...
Animal Crossing.
I hope so.
Animal Crossing Royale.
I'd play it.
Oh my god, I played the shit out of that.
Yes.
You have to all play as all the different characters, and you just fight to the death. I'm in.
You just bonk each other with the butterfly net.
Yeah, I'd be down for that. Yeah, that'd be cool.
Ready.
Okay, before we get out of here, did anyone have a chance to look at releases? Did anyone take a look at releases?
I've never done that.
Cool. All right, well, let's take a look at some of the releases, and we will go through, and then we'll exit stage right.
All right.
What fun things do you see on there? First off, today, Shaq Fu, A Legend Reborn comes out.
Oh Lord, that's today.
That's today.
Shaq Fu.
Oh no.
Oh my god.
The Vampyr game.
Yes, Vampyr is out today.
Today.
Hold on, I need to make sure everyone can see this amazingness.
A game called Daddy that looks interesting.
Daddy?
Oh, Lord.
Yeah.
Daddy?
It's right under Shaq Fu.
Daddy is right under Shaq Fu?
Yep.
Dodger.
Goodness.
What is this game?
What the?
Called Daddy. You have to find your daddy. That's all it says.
Releases. I guess we'll do it the old-fashioned way. We'll switch up. This is Daddy right here? This game right here is what you're talking about? Daddy?
The one that's just called Daddy.
I'm looking at it. Is this it?
Yep, that's it. You got it.
Oh my God. Well, I'm glad you found this.
Thank you.
Let's look at Blaz
Realm?
Blue. Cross Tag Battle. This is the one that if you were at EVO last year, they were like, we have the Ruby characters. So this one is apparently going to be crazy. Where's the actual gameplay? That's anime. That's more anime. That's anime boobs. A little better. Nope. Still some Ruby. There we go. Now they're fighting.
And fight.
Yeah. From the Rooster Teeth team. You know who has too much money? Rooster Teeth.
The Rooster Teeth
That's who
team.
has too much damn money. What other
Realm
games are
Royale
there?
comes out today, which is the Paladins Battle Royale game
What
from
is it?
Hyra. Realm Royale.
Realm
Realm
Royale
Royale.
with cheese.
Yeah, it comes out today in alpha. It's the Paladins.
What is this?
It's the Paladins Battle Royale mode that they've been working on for a while now.
No,
I
are you
didn't know.
allowed? Are people streaming to Steam now?
Oh yeah,
Now
it looks like it.
broadcasting.
Yeah.
What?
The shit.
What is this?
You can watch a stream in a stream, baby.
That is not okay. Okay, well, that guy just crafted. Hold on. This dude, he used his hammer to craft it. Just take a minute. He went
got
invisible and then forge your weapon, and then he pulls out a gun. I can't right now. I just can't right now.
That's funny.
Oh my soul. Okay, what else do we got?
Cat Burglar, A Tale of Pursuit. Looks really
Is
cute.
this all today?
Yeah.
Wow, a lot of games today.
There doesn't seem like there's that
That's
many.
Cute.
Oh, this kind of looks like Toad's Treasure Tracker, or Toad's
Yeah,
Treasure Hunt,
yeah,
Oh
whatever.
yeah,
Yeah.
it totally does.
Watch out, cat. You're gonna get grabbed. Oh, and the cat kind of looks like Dodger Cat.
It's me.
It's me. I'm a cat.
I'm a kid.
But those
It's
dogs,
me.
they're the dogs are the ones with jobs. Cats are the thieves.
Yeah.
Get
no,
a
it should
job,
be.
you cat.
No.
What else do we have?
Diner Bros. I also grabbed. It looks kind of like Cook Serve Delicious, except not as. It's like this one's more 3-dimensional looking, I guess.
Set cook. It's exactly what it is. It looks like Cook Serve Delicious.
Right? It does
Yeah.
look like Cook
Yeah.
Serve Delicious, right? So it's 4-player couch co-op game.
Mhm.
And then Shape of the World I also grabbed because it looked bonkers. So I grabbed that for Jesse.
Shape of the W. I can't type. Shape of the world. Fate of the world. Shape of the king of the shape of the heart. Shape of the world. This game
Shape
doesn't
of-
exist. Oh, there it is.
Just click it from the list, man.
Not that many like.
What is this?
I don't know. It looks weird.
It does look weird. Definitely some sort of fever dream. A serene first-person exploration game in a surreal organic world that reacts to your presence. So basically, find some weed, get crazy, play this game. Got you. Okay.
Tomorrow there's a game called The Dark Inside Me. If you're looking for something weird for Scary Game Squad.
The dark inside me.
The dark inside me.
Oh my God.
Pinhead.
Pinhead. What the hell is he doing? Obviously, my birthday is not 2018. I was born January 1st, 1974, as all good people were. What the hell? The first. All right. We're immediately banned. That opening scene immediately bans us. If
Yep.
what was going on there is what I think was going on there, that is Pinhead, naked demons.
This is right up your alley.
This is right up my alley. This is it. What is the actual gameplay though? What is this game?
I
Like the way he's walking, it almost looks like it's what is happening in this game?
It's a psychological adventure game,
It looks like it's
so
Sim
it's got to be
Hospital.
point and click.
It's kind of like Sim Hospital, but I'm okay with that. If it's point and click, that's cool. Hold on. Episode chapters. What is the gameplay? 2.5D third person next gen psychological horror.
That's a lot of words.
That is a lot of buzzwords.
The game is 18 plus and has disturbing blood, sex, and intense violence scenes.
Oh.
These scenes and actions
Yes.
are shaped according to the player's decisions during the game. So basically what they're saying is, yeah, there's a lot of banging in this, but like you got to earn it. All right, cool. I can do that. That's life is what that is. Okay. What else do we have? Also, look at this. Who is this guy? You'll be a character NPC in the game's next chapter? Crendor, we need to petition for you to be in this game. Oh my God. That would be incredible.
Oh my God.
All right. Well, that's terrifying. Let's what else is there? What else comes out tomorrow?
I didn't see anything else there.
Nothing else good.
Anything the day after?
I'm looking at it.
There's like no good games.
We're hitting
I've been
that
looking
drought.
through all these games. It's just
Well, I mean that's the life we live. I don't think Math Classroom Challenge is one that's gonna really make it.
Yeah.
I think since E3's coming up,
Look, catch and release.
nobody wants to release anything.
It looks beautiful for the person in your life that likes to just fish all day.
True. What happened to that Final Fantasy?
I love
Is that out
fish.
yet?
The Final Fantasy fishing thing?
Yeah, is that out?
I don't know. Maybe?
Okay. Well, you've reached the bottom of the barrel when there is a game called Kim and Prostitute, and it's literally Kim Jong-un with like bombs. I don't know what that means. I don't know why we have that.
Fantastic.
That's where we're at. Yep.
That's where we're at.
Cool. Warlock
Kim.
Tower Defense.
And prostitute.
Gym Simulator.
Perfect.
Mega Milk Story.
All right.
Yeah, I saw that.
Mega Milk
Mega
Story
Milk
is
You're
not
raising
even
cowgirl.
about Mega Milk.
Oh God, I knew it. I'm like, this is gonna be an anime waifu boobs game.
Yep. Sure is.
An RPG maker, of course.
But you sell milk, so that's good.
From your milk girl, your cowgirl that you raise.
Well, you know, cowgirls got to do something. Zeppelin VR. It's literally you're just in a Zeppelin.
But it's in VR.
Cool. Prim Rogue. Looks like you are shapes and you fight monsters. I feel bad because we should have done this 2 weeks ago, but it's out now. So just shapes and beats, y'all. Just shapes and beats.
Oh yeah, that was at PAX. Like, is that the one that was at PAX all the time?
Yes, it is literally one of my favorite games. I think I might do it for Fan Friday. Just Shapes and Beats is straight up like a phenomenal game. I can't play you any of the music right now but I will show you this incredible. So Just Shapes and Beats is like 4 shapes, awesome music, and you just have to survive, and it's so much fun. It's genuinely a game that I love. And every time I played it, if you've been ever to a PAX, you know it is like a legit super fun game. It is really, really cool. There's a boss fight, I think, on screen right now. At the end of every series of levels, there's boss fights. It's like a great game that is all music based, and I love it. So that's what I'll simply say about that. Anyone who's ever played it knows it's awesome. Okay, what else do we have? Anything? Or is that it? Are we good?
I feel like,
Really,
as we
like,
get
nothing.
further, there's nothing there.
Are you saying that Running Through Russia 2 is not the game that we...
Well, all right, back it up.
Yeah?
Or Gnome's Garden Lost King? Oh, no, that looks not as funny as I was hoping.
Running through Russia.
What about Meme
There's a
Supreme?
bear. There's this game doesn't even look like it's gonna run, let alone run through Russia.
Okay, well then that's it for games right now. Let's just wrap this bad boy up. Okay, Crendor, what are you doing this week? Tell us about what's coming up on your channel.
Well, on YouTube, I put up a new pointless top 10. You can check that out on youtube.com/wowcrendor. Also, I'll probably be doing an E3 thing with Benji and Gmart where we just watch all the stuff over on Twitch. So that should be fun. And check out Cox and Crendor, soundcloud.com/Cox and Crendor, or youtube.com/Cox and Crendor podcast, or youtube.com/Cox and Crendor.
That's our show.
That's our show.
Yeah.
I was listening to the one about hamburgers yesterday. It was good.
I'm so happy we found that article. That's one of my favorite things.
It caused some discourse in my house. I'm not even gonna lie to you.
Really? Why?
Sam and I were discussing it for a decent amount of time because I mostly side with the dude who wrote that article.
I side with the guy too. A hamburger's a hamburger, cheeseburger's a cheeseburger.
Yeah, exactly.
Hamburgers with cheese are not hamburgers.
Yeah.
They're cheeseburgers.
Yeah, the base form is the hamburger.
Right.
And everything else should be like a different thing. It's not a burger if it's got
the part where it becomes crazy is where the guy's like, don't charge me for a cheeseburger if I'm just getting a hamburger. Then it starts to go off the rails and he goes crazy.
The part that killed me is when he like equates paying for cheese to paying for a diamond ring.
That's actually true. It's like you wouldn't pay for a diamond ring that then you wouldn't give to like that. Oh yeah, that was insane. That was insane talk.
Yeah,
whatever.
It's crazy.
Even Crendor, while reading it, goes, "What?"
Yeah, it was blowing my mind.
Mm-hmm.
Sam thinks that he understands why like the base form of a hamburger has become a cheeseburger because so many people like cheeseburgers that it's kind of assumed that you'll probably want a cheeseburger. And I was like, no.
People genuinely look at me like I'm a crazy person when I'm like, no cheese. Because sometimes I just want a hamburger. I don't want cheese on my hamburger.
I pretty much always just want a hamburger. I don't want cheese on that thing.
Yeah, sometimes it's just like when people put cheese on hamburgers, sometimes they go too far and it literally is like 8 slices of cheese. And you're like, this is not what I wanted. This is too much. It's like if you order something with lettuce and they either put 1 slice of lettuce or one piece of lettuce or like 18 and you're like, is there a happy medium? Isn't there? Yeah, I realized I probably should start making food at home because I can make it myself instead of having some guy make it terribly for me.
It's cheaper and it's better.
Yeah. Okay. Mathas, what's going on with you, my dude?
Over at youtube.com/Judge MathasGames, I got a video on Kingdom Come Deliverance coming out on Friday. On MathasGames channel, I'm playing Vampyr right now, and it's not fair because Jesse gets to kind of be promoted no matter who you go to. Because
oh my God, you're right.
I've also got a podcast that is the Chilluminati podcast. It's myself, Jesse, and Alex. We talk about paranormal goofiness and true crime stuff starting soon. And we're going to be at Indie PopCon this coming weekend on Friday. We've got a live show at 6:15 if you're going to be in Indianapolis.
Oh my God, it's going to be amazing.
I'm very excited.
Amazing. We're going to be in Indy, home of supernatural stuff. Everyone
There's some fucking
knows
weird shit in Indianapolis.
Indiana is where shit goes down. Everyone knows that. It's creepy there. Everyone's aware. Chilluminati, look it up. It's super fun, and it's us like talking about weird paranormal stuff, and then me poo-pooing all of it. Like, that's dumb. That's stupid. I choose not to believe that.
Yeah. That's why this next episode is true crime. You can't poo-poo something that actually happened.
Don't say I can't. I can be like, fake.
Fake news.
Didn't even happen. So guys, I'm on a lot of podcasts. Some might say too many. Dodger, what's happening with you this week besides raising a child?
Sorry, Sam came in to defend himself about the cheeseburger.
It's a little dumb.
Classic Sam.
About fast food employees, it's their job to make more money. That's why they ask if you want cheese. Like, how can you get fucking upset about that? The guy's a moron, and if you side with him, you're all bad.
Sounds like Sam needs a nap.
This is the discourse of my home. I'm raising a baby, but also streaming when I can. You can find me at Dex Bonus pretty much everywhere. And that's it.
Cool. For me, you can find my butt pretty much anywhere, honestly. Some say I'm all over the place. There's too much of me. They'd be right. But I am going to be doing more Detroit, and I'm going to be doing more yesterday, and Crendor and I are going to do some more Pit People, and I got a bunch of stuff to do, and and then I think tonight I'm having lasagna for dinner, so that's pretty great. And so life is good. And thank you all for watching. I think we may be off next week, ? Because of E3, but I'm not sure. It might be rescheduled. We'll find out. It's in flux, but we'll be back soon with another co-optional podcast. Thank you so much for watching and listening and doing whatever you're doing right now. Most importantly, thank you to Audible for sponsoring this delightful
Thank you, Audible.
group
Thanks,
of
Audible.
ragtag misfits. And audible.com/cynical. Look, I'm just popping them on the screen because I can. Boop. Done.
Wow.
And that's it for us. Thank you so much. Goodbye, everybody. Have a wonderful week, and we will see you next time. See you guys.
Bye-bye.
Bye.